Alright guys, sorry about that. We gotta go to Manila. We're supposed to be on our way today. That didn't work out. The ferry was full, fully booked, no seats, no nothing. So anyway, we're taking a bus tomorrow, going a different route. We'll get to Manila the next day, but I'm going fishing tonight. Hello, Oliver. All right. I can't help the buffering yet. Hopefully the Wi-Fi will get better. I had to go off the line from YouTube to make a message to my sister-in-law. That's why it was buffering. Other than that, from now on it should be okay. Unless another important message comes my way. I just got a message from the guy that we bought our house from that we need to bring all the documents to prove to the lawyer again that we bought the house or some crap. So now we got to make extra stop in Manila, go all the way out to Cavite, out of the way, before we can get to where the hell we're going tomorrow. Because it's such an inconvenience, this damn trip. But this guy won't bend a little bit and meet us halfway. He wants everything to be on us, so be it. We'll do it. We'll make it happen. And then we'll be done with the guy. Yeah, it should be good now. The rest of the night should be good, guys. Azumi, yes, heading out fishing. We're just going out now. We got some little waves here tonight. Sorry about the rocking and the rolling. I hope you guys don't get too seasick. We'll be okay on this end. Nice waves tonight compared to our trip yesterday. Yesterday was like glass. We're going after Guma, Bulao, Pakan. There's 3 fish they caught tonight primarily. There were 3 main species that we sold last night, but mainly Guma. We sold 23 kilos of Guma, 5 kilos of Pakan, Bulao, and 1 3/4 kilo of Pakan. So we made some good money, had plenty of good fish to eat. Let me make you a moderator real quick. There we go. Okay, I made you a moderator. Azumi. We're over in the Asid Sea off the coast of Masbate. Between Masbate and Island Gigante. There's a little area out here called the Asid Sea, A-S-I-D. That's where we're at. Where I live is right behind us on that island. The island of Masbate. I think tonight's a different spot that you guys haven't seen yet. Based on the way we're traveling, a different area. The big old waves out here. Somebody else going this way. I see 2 more boats heading this way. I see one way up there ahead of us. No fish. No fish last night. Let's see where they go. I don't think that's her. That's her? Maybe watching you. What a beautiful day we have. Wow. Blue sky, hazy, nice weather, nice waves. Beautiful day for a boat ride. Makes you feel like you're on a roller coaster, you know? lot of boats out here, I see. Wow. I think that's my other boat right there. Let's see, I'll zoom on her. Hold on, guys, I'll get her. Wherever she is. Damn, hard to hold it. So much up and down. This damn thing. Make your eyes go crazy. Hello, businessman. Have you got enough petrol to get to shore? Maybe. I don't know. Why, of course we do. We wouldn't come out here. This is the island of Masbate. Okay, share. M-A-S-B-A-T-E. We're home already. Our little vacation's over. We got our scallops. We came home. Well, fishing again tonight. My father-in-law got 30 plus kilos, about 36 last night. I see my other boat out here. She's going the same, kind of the same direction. We'll see. But that's my other fishing boat right out there. My bigger boat. She's got 21 nets on her. So if she's going out where we're going, she better come back with fish tonight. Yesterday she said no fish. They caught 0. Or maybe only foods, I don't know. Let's hope they get some fish tonight. Well, we got some good newsy waves tonight. Tell you what. Anyway, tomorrow morning, bright and early, we're leaving. We're gonna catch a bus. At 8 o'clock we should be on the bus. And I don't think I can go live until we get after we leave Masbate on the ferry going through Pio Duran. And then once we go through Sorsogon, that way we should have Wi-Fi from there most of the way to Manila. But we're gonna go now we gotta stop off at Cavite. So it just made another 2,000 or 3,000 additional pesos added onto my trip to go pick up documents, but it doesn't matter. It's free money. All money's free money, right? When you're retired, it's free money. At some point, we worked for it, but it's all good. Here ways tonight, I have a feeling. We're actually heading towards Gigante Island. That's the direction we're going. The same way we were yesterday. We're heading generally the same direction to go fishing. My father-in-law did well out here last night, so hopefully we'll do as good tonight. Calm down a bit here. I may be able to show you my other boat a little easier. But right now we're looking at 3-foot waves. hear you guys are rocking and rolling. I'm afraid you guys are getting seasick. Yeah, sunshine a little bit. Hello, Scuba-Doo, how are you? Look at all the fun you're missing by hanging out in Marinduque, watering your grass. You could be out here fishing. Anyway, we're heading to Manila tomorrow. We're gonna be gone probably until next Tuesday. Should be home next Tuesday. I don't see any other way I can get back earlier. I'm bored in the water. It's a Hawaiian something. Bamboo, something. Got to go sign one document, deed of absolute sale for the property in Cavite, because the guy never gave it to us. It was a sale through Pagabig. He went and paid it off. Pagabig sent him the title, all the documents and title. We were at the attorney's office getting the documents done, and obviously they didn't like the lawyer paper at the BIR, the way he wrote up the deed of sale. They said we need another one, absolute deed of sale, but whatever the hell, we're heading to Manila to go get it. And the guy can only meet me in San Paulo at the Victory Liner bus station between 7 and 8 o'clock, because he's leaving out of town at 9 o'clock, and we got to be at the lawyer's office to get all this done with him before then. What kind of horse crock is that? I never heard so much BS in my life. And then when I asked him about, he said something about Laguna. I said, why don't we just meet you in Laguna then? If you're going to Laguna for a funeral, we just meet you there. Oh, no, we can only meet at the Victory Liner. Oh, what a bunch of crap. So anyway, he's gonna give me the freaking runaround tomorrow. We're gonna get into Alabang, I guess, get off, get a taxi, go to Cavite, get back on some public transportation, head over to San Paulo, get a hotel, so we can meet this clown Friday morning. And then the ferry doesn't come back until Monday. There's no way I can make it Friday to come back in Lucena, because we're not going to get done with this guy till between 9 to 10, you know, and that's going to screw us all up. We can't get to Lucena in that short amount of time and get a ticket before the ferry leaves. So we're going to spend extra days. So we'll just make another mini vacation out of it. That's what we're going to do. We're only bringing MJ with us. The girls are staying home. Hello, Kaden. Thank you for the super chat. No, I don't have my fishing pole with me. The only thing we did bring was squid jigs to try to catch some squid. Right there's one. We'll try to catch a squid or two with this little baby. That's all we got with us. We have about 15 fishing nets, then we hope to get about 30 kilos of fish. Over 60 pounds tonight, we're hoping for. Yeah, he'll turn off, he'll be there. No, Caden, it's not hard to be any color in the Philippines. There is no racism here. They might want to take a little more money of you, you know, but if you have a Filipino girlfriend, you just let her do all the talking. Don't get involved in the situation, you'll be okay. Let her make all the deals. And then you just sit back and you get Filipino price. but it's okay. Everything's great being here. It doesn't matter the color. Coming to watch us. Much appreciated. I made everybody moderators. Hello, Vic Morrison. We're going to add you as a moderator. I don't know how I missed it earlier. Yep, we got you now. We're hitting some waves, I'll tell you. We're doing about 14 knots right now, and we're hitting some good waves. We got about 1 gallon of petrol. We're only going to use about 1 liter going out, maybe a little over a liter and a liter coming back. So we'll be fine. We got plenty of fuel on board. We're not going far. And the engines run great, so no problem. Hello Vince, how are you? Yeah, we got 3 kilos of scallops. Fresh, out of the shell. And then while we were there, I don't know if you saw our video I put up, I had a live feed going also. We were eating dinner. They did adobo scallops for us. 2 big bowls full. Wow, we ate so good. We had grilled fish, fried fish, rice. We had lumpia and adobo scallops. So delicious. Guys, give me a minute. I gotta take the message. Be right back. Alright guys, I'm back now. Acres, without borders. Hello. Hold on, got another important message, guys. I'll be done with it here in a minute. Sherry, yeah, beautiful. Bakers Without Borders, hello, welcome. How much money would I need to make to live a comfortable life? Well, I recommend that you have an income of at least 800 to 900 pesos to barely make it, and at least 1,500 to live comfortable. To live beyond comfortable, 2,000. To live really well, 3,000 to 4,000. And if you're making 5,000 a month, wow, you're living like a king. That time it's my wife interrupting, making me bumper. Sorry guys, I apologize. I gotta get this all settled with her, with my sister-in-law, to make sure we got all our documents for our trip tomorrow. We gotta coordinate that because that's a bunch of crap, but anyway, that's what I've been trying to do when I go offline. Hello, Tactijo, how are you? B-52 incoming, you're right, somewhere. Over Iran. Hello, Sherry. We're going fishing again. Beautiful day. I'll show you my island here. We'll be getting sunset soon. We're going out here somewhere. boat over there. I think he's kind of following us to see where we're going. Because he caught no fish last night, and he knows we did well. So he's following us out here. Anyway, it's okay. The more fish he catches, the more money I make. Because I own both boats. So that's a plus for me. Oh, I love the water too. Hello, Pier Coops. Now, Baker, hold on. Let me make you a moderator real quick. Okay, I got you. Good evening, John Lanham. Welcome. The motors are, we have 2 single-cylinder diesel engines running. You know what? I'm going to slip up here to the front, guys. Let me climb up this Hawaiian here. I got my bare feet going. I'll be up in the front, gotta wait for the noise. Be a little bit better. A little bit quieter up here. But bumpier. I gotta ride the waves now. All right, I'll sit on the net up here. I get to ride up and down now. Wee-haw! Like riding a horse. That's fucking you. Anyway, we're a little bit away from the motors now. I don't get seasick, tacky though. The rays can get as rough as they want. They don't bother me one bit. I'll even have a cold beer later. I brought crackers and cold beer for the crew and me. Hello, Gary. Hello, Gary. How are you? Welcome. We're out here going fishing, guys. You can still see the island. A little hazy tonight. We're going to have somewhat of a sunset tonight. Maybe I can see it better going this way. Yeah, it's going to be a nice sunset tonight. Beautiful, beautiful day to go fishing. Blue sky. Look at that. Just haze. Looks like all the smog came over from Bohol, from Panglao. It's over here infiltrating my air. Right, Baker? I know you are, but I gotta move up here. It's very noisy back there. Yeah, that's definitely my boat over there. Hey, she's following us. She's staying a good distance, which is good. But she'll come in wherever the fish are. She'll come in to try to help. I was talking to him today, and I said, you know, it'd be really nice if you boats could work together. So when one guy catches a lot, another guy catches a lot. You know, we can catch a lot of fish. We work the water together. And he's got 21 nets. My father-in-law's got 15 here on my boat here. So I'm sitting on the nets. Anyway, that's definitely it over there. We were out here yesterday over here, Gigante Island de Gigante. Gigante Sur. It's part of Carlos, Panay Island. So we went over there, we just joking about it on a live feed. We said, hey, let's go get some scallops. And there's only one place to get scallops fresh, and that is Isle de Gigante. So we jumped in my uncle's boat. There were 22 of us, and we all went to Gigante and had a little island hopping trip and got to eat some great food. And we brought back 3 kilos of scallops, fresh scallops. So those are going to be very delicious when we fix those. Maybe they'll even fix some tonight, I don't know. We got so much fish right now to eat. Wow. We're giving it away to people. We got a lot of fish. I think my father gave us like 2 kilos of bulao, pakan, and bulao and pakan. Big fish. I mean, nice. You'll see tonight. I'll show you guys if we catch the same thing. You'll like it. It's going to be nice fish. There's a boat right over here in front of us. Just got to hold my camera up so I don't get my phone wet by salt water. That would suck. I got one of these new Wammadine waterproof phones. It's a Oppo 14 Pro. And I'll be damned if I didn't have it like 2 weeks. I dropped it in the water. It went about 2 feet down in the ocean. I picked it out of the water, took it home, blew out the holes. Nothing got wet. I was shocked. The phone worked perfect. Never had an issue. Haven't had an issue to this day. So I'll tell you, these they're waterproof down to 2 feet. I know that. I wouldn't take it deep diving though. I don't trust Chinese-made waterproof phones. Not there first, I'll tell you. A lot of people are starting to make them now. Yeah, I think Apple's even got waterproof phones nowadays. He's right there with us. They painted the same as this one. Orange, white, yellow. Or should I say, orange inside, yellow top, white middle, and orange on the bottom. He has a 3-man crew there with him. I gave him 2 brand new nets today. They were supposed to do some sewing and fix the nets. So that's good. I know they got them done. These are good guys. They're in the next village. So we deal with them. It's a complete honor system. They go fishing. They sell the fish. They keep fish for foods. And they buy diesel from us. We split the cost of diesel when they need it. We provide the nets. They do the sewing. So overall, it's a win-win. It's better than have a boat on the beach, which that boat they're driving right now, it sat on the beach for probably, oh my goodness, probably 9 months on the beach, because one of our crew before quit. He went to go do construction, and so he said, hey, I'm done fishing. He brought it back. We put it up on the beach for dry docking, and then 9 months go by. Another guy was using my MJ boat, and we were using this boat, the Michaela boat. That's the Queen Charm over there after my wife. So the MJ boat is on the beach now because it needs some repairs done to it. And the Queen Charm is, they swap MJ boat for Queen Charm. You get a bigger boat, add an additional guy, and it's worked out good because they're fishing 21 nets instead of 15 or 14. So it's a lot better deal for us. I don't see him catching any more fish. I hope tonight with 21 nets, if we go catch like my father-in-law did last night, I hope they catch 50 kilos. I really do. I want to see some fish come in on that boat. Even though when they go over 100, I owe them a pizza. All their crew gets pizza. That's another deal I made with them. If they get 300 kilos, they get pizza and beer. 300 kilos in 1 week. It's pizza and beer for them. There's quite a few boats coming out here, Mike. They're right there. You see all the other boats. A lot of boats in the water now. One up here already. Right here. Getting ready to pass him. Anyway, we're moving good tonight. We're, even though the big waves, this boat cuts right through them. That's why you have a very narrow boat with high sides. You can just zip right through it. We've almost torpedoed it a few times, put the front under the water, but not tonight. Tonight we're fine. We're going directly across the wave. That's why we're bouncing so hard. Usually we head out that way fishing, and then we can just kind of ride with the waves, you know, it's nice. But this time, nope, let's ride them cowgirl. The rodeo's over here in Masbate, guys. Till next year in April, no more rodeo. We're gonna get out here at sunset, perfect timing. going to be a gorgeous sunset tonight. All this haze out here, it all lights up at sunset. All this smog, smoke, whatever the hell it is. You know where I think we're going? I think we're going out here to the same reef. This is where we caught the black-tip reef sharks. I don't anticipate catching any because even though we're in their area, they're too big. They'd bounce off my nets. These only have 1-inch holes in them. Yep. Tonight, Gary, we're out probably. We're probably going out about 7-8 kilometers, maybe. We're about 4 now, getting close to 5. We're probably going to be out about 7 or 8 kilometers when we drop nets. Yeah, you like my engines, huh? They're in sync, huh? That's diesel engines for you. Yeah, I love fish too. Thank you, Gary. I try to do what I can for him. Exactly. Makers, crackers, and beer. I forgot what I brought tonight. Crackers. They're the sesame crackers. Bravos. That's what they are. They're Bravo. I brought one stallion, one Red Horse 500 for me because Bob doesn't like Red Horse, so I brought him and Bob Bong apple beer. This is my father-in-law behind me here. My father-in-law's driving right here behind me, and the guy behind him is Boy. Boy. Everybody in the Philippines named Boy, Doughboy, B-Boy, Jim Boy. Everybody's got a boy name. That's how the guys all name in the Philippines. Thank you, Gary, for the compliments. I try to be a family man. The last sunset above land they would ever see near the land in the sea. Yeah. Yep, clear skies in Panglao. Clear skies in the Philippines for the most part. You know, it's beautiful, beautiful weather, summertime. But I just went and looked at my well yesterday. My well is down to like 3 drums a day. No water left in my well again. It's summertime, we know it. But we're gonna do something special this time. We're gonna make up a special drill bit to drill down in the well hole again. And there's something clogging the hole up. Okay, the guy who got pissed off when he drilled my well down to 135 feet and said, "I'm sorry, sir, I cannot prove you have any water here," had to take a cut in pay. I only paid him the $22,000 advance that he took to feed his crew up until the day they left. And then he said, "I'm sorry, sir, we're down 135 feet. We don't find no water. We're gonna pack up and get out of here." So they did, but before they left, something was pushed into the well hole, the 3-inch drill hole, because right now I took a 1-inch PVC pipe, I stuck it down in the hole, and I had one in there the whole time. Okay, I had PVC pipe in the well hole the entire time, sticking out the top. It was down about 40 feet, right? 4 sections of pipe glued together. I stuck it down the well hole, it went down about 40 feet and it stopped. I went, oh boy, here we go. So we started digging. We are now down at 11 meters, a little over 33 feet, and we're 6 feet above the blockage. So we're gonna make a special drill bit, like a coring bit used to core wood, drill a hole through wood, because we believe the guy stuck a cement sack that was laying around. We think he stuck it in the hole and jammed it down the hole with his pipe that he uses for drilling. Okay, because something's in the hole for sure. Whoop, I just got wet. We're torpedoing. See? Yeah, we did it. Anyway, I'm okay. He'll slow down a little bit if he hits some more like that. I don't mind getting wet, guys. I don't mind jumping right in. The ocean doesn't bother me one bit. It just cools you down a little better. Let me catch up on the chat again. Wait, let's see. I'm going back a little bit. Long time no see, yeah, Gary? Okay, I'm caught up with everybody. Here, Coops, hello, hello. Good to see you. All right, I'm going up, guys, on the chat to catch up. Crackers and beer, what could go wrong? Say less. Yeah, we just did the torpedo there. Gary's thumbs up. Girl, boy. What do you mean, girl, boy? I don't know if there's something named girl, boy. There may be. Hello, Shine. How are you? You're back. Thanks for coming back. We're going fishing. We're going fishing today. I'm sitting on the fishing net. I'm on the front of the boat. Right on the fishing net. Summertime in England in 3 weeks. Wow, that'd be nice. Gary says, looks. I don't think they put cement. They put a cement sack, just a bag, and they shoved it down and they jammed it down in there. They didn't pour cement in there. I know that. I think it's just a sack. But if it is cement, either way, we'll get to the bottom of it. If I have to pour muriatic acid down and dissolve it, whatever it is, we're going to get to the bottom of it. We'll get down to 135 feet one of these days. But right now, we got to get past the 40-foot mark. After we get there, then he probably figured 40 foot, no one's going to dig that deep. We'll just shove something down there, block the hole, and then he'll never get water for the $22,000 he paid. You know, he's planning on us never to have water, what it was. But we'll get water, because if that's a sack, we're going to drill a coring bit down, hook it, and we're going to use a hydraulic jack or pull it out by hand. We're going to get it out of there. I can promise you that, one way or another. And then I expect water's going to come flowing up my well. A lot faster, a lot better. Orlando, hello from Puerto Rico. Welcome. Let me make you a moderator. Hold on a second here. All right, you're a moderator. Freedom left like this. Yeah. Gary, you know what? This country is free. We're free over here. You see what I do? All the things I do? I have so much freedom over here. It's unbelievable. Freedom to enjoy life. You know, you're not working every day. You cannot work at all. Live on a pension or a small amount of money and enjoy life like what I'm doing. This is the life, you know? Sun's going down on us. Oh, there we go. Very short before it's down. All right. Yeah, I see that, girl boy. There's a lot of those over here. Is this Frank I'm talking to? Frank Baker? Easy Fishes, hello, welcome. Izzy, we're going fishing. We're gonna go out here and catch some fish tonight with this net behind me here. All this white net you see, I got 1,500 meters of net behind me. Yep, I'm getting wet, but it's okay. I gotta watch the waves, I think. Yep, Elizabeth Rye, hello. Hello, Elizabeth, how are you? Welcome. Michael Apostle, welcome. Orlando, yes, beautiful day. I just made you a moderator. Baker says, horrible business. Yep. Love your dedication. Thank you. You're Filipina, Manila. Awesome. Beautiful. Yeah, we're going to Manila, guys, tomorrow. We're supposed to be on our way on the ferry right now. But this morning at 7 o'clock, we sent our brother-in-law to go check for tickets. He got to the ferry, he messaged, said, oh, sorry, they're booked up, fully booked, no seats. So then my other brother-in-law and his wife went to get their daughter. They're going to Manila. And he said, oh, they're not booked up. They have chairs to sit in. You guys could get a chair. So Charm told him, hey, go buy us tickets. He says, I'm not there. I'm in Mobile already. It is far away. So he had to go pick his daughter up. So anyway, we missed out on the ferry. We said, hell with it. So we booked tickets on a bus, which anybody who's rode a bus in the Philippines, especially long distance, like 12 hours, knows it sucks. It sucks to no end. But we got to get where we're going. We have to be somewhere Friday morning between 7 and 8 a.m. in frickin' a little area in Manila, Metro Manila. It's just a small little part of Metro Manila by the Victory Liner bus station there. So we're gonna go meet this clown who's jerking us around by a chain just so we can get the final document on our house that's over in Cavite. A 3-bedroom house we bought over there. DK Shahid from Pakistan. Much love from the Philippines. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yes, Gary, by hook or by crook. We're doing great over here, Gary. You know, it's wonderful. It's beautiful here. I have a business. I have 3 sources of income other than the business, so I can't complain. I have a wonderful, wonderful life. Wonderful family, 3 children, a beautiful wife. I mean, what more can a man ask for? I got 3 fishing boats to go fishing whenever I want. And one day or another, at some point, one of the boats is going fishing. So anytime I want to go, I got a boat to go on. We got 2 here tonight. My other boat's right over here. He's paralleling us. Right there. There he is. Actually, he's right on the other side of that boat. He's there, though. He's going the same place we're going. Or maybe he's not there. Let's see. Maybe this is him. Ah, there he is. You see the color? Hold on, guys. Oh, where'd he go? There he is. Yellow, white, orange. That's my other boat. That's the Queen Charm. She's about 15 feet longer than this boat, and she carries 21 sections of net. So she's going to lay 2,100 meters of net. You multiply that by 3 feet, by 3, and he's laying over a mile of net. He's laying out 6,000 plus feet of net. 6,300 something. So he's putting a lot of net out in the water tonight. Compared to us, we're going to lay out about 4,500 feet of net. 1,500 meters. Yeah, he's right there. He knows where we're going. That's why he's paralleling us. He knows the fish are out here. And that's why all these other boats are coming out too. Whoa, I just got soaked. Good day, I had the camera sideways. I went there. I should move to the back. That was soaking. It's okay, we gotta get where we're going. That time my phone took a little water. I'll raise it up a little bit. You guys have a better view, but I'm not gonna be able to answer as many questions. Hello, 80s, how are you? 80s Sloosh. Thank you, moderator. Wait up. Okay, you're a moderator. Hey, Dad, it's Johnny. We miss you. I know you don't like texting back, but I thought I'd message here. Come home. Hey, you got the wrong name. My name's not Johnny. I'm not your dad either. If I was your dad, I wouldn't name my kid Johnny. You're funny though. I get a laugh out of it, that's for sure. Chosen one, how are you? Chosen one, keep your chat clean, bro. No brown stains here, okay? Keep it clean or move along. Because otherwise, guarantee you, somebody's gonna move you along. We got a lot of moderators in my room. We like a clean channel. We don't like brown stains. Hello, John. I gotta put my glasses in my shirt. I'm getting soaked here. Oh boy. That beer is gonna taste good later. Anyway, let me go ahead and catch up on the chat. God bless, brother. It looks beautiful today, but that mission's fun. It is, John. Look at this wave I'm getting to ride. Hold on. There you go. We're riding 3 to 4 footers now. It's a little rough out here. But who cares, right? We're going fishing. Little waves never hurt nobody. I can clean my phone off. When I go to the back, I'll turn the back of my shirt where it's dry. I'll clean my phone off. For now, as long as you guys can see, we're all good. See the sunset here. Gonna be a beautiful sunset. Yes, Angel is there too. Okay, awesome. I was about to make Chosen one a moderator until he farted in his pants. He probably moved on by now. John got somebody. I bet he got the Chosen one, didn't he? Very good. Unbelievable what I'm saying. Here's a crab pot, guys. Oh, missed it. Right there, somebody's crab pot. That tells you we're getting close. When you start seeing crab pots, we're getting near the coral reefs. There's a bunch of them out here. Wow. One here. One right here. We're right up in the coral reefs now. Damn, I had to go and get myself all wet. The wind's blowing hard. It's gonna be a cold night. That's alright. We don't mind, do we? Look at this. Crab pod. Another crab pod. They're all over the place out here now. Now you guys get to experience fishing in the Asid Sea. Here we go. Here come some big ones. I think my father-in-law's going left a little bit so I don't get wet. He's trying to keep me dry. Let me move my ass back to the back. It's gonna get a little noisy, guys. But I'll answer your chats for you. I'll do my best. It is wet up here. A little rough, huh? Boys back here. Oh, I got my zoom on. Hold on a second. I gotta ride these waves to get to the back, guys. You see the kawaii here? That's what I get to walk on. I gotta hold on to this top up here where I got my hand. It's rough tonight. There's something back. Very rough up here. Okay. Alright, we're going to the back, guys. By the noise. Back here, stay dry. If I can. Oh! Now you guys see the waves coming over, huh? Hello! Damn it. Pick up my camera a little more, I guess. I got a tripod. I can get way up there with this tripod. I got my phone tied onto my tripod. with a hair tie. Brown hair tie, so it's holding on. There's an illegal fishing boat out here. One zipper, I see him. Oh, he's been out here, he knows the fish are here too. Damn it. You guys can't keep their asses home. Alright guys, enjoy. Hello, the Smith, how are you? Orlando, the Smith Pirate. Niels, hello Niels, how are you? Welcome. We're all fishing again. Rebecca Marie. No, Rebecca, I don't think you need to come here with that kind of money. I'll make you a moderator for sure. Maybe you'll come here and share some with me. Wow. Yeah, if you're talking $120,000, yes, indeed. And if that's the only money you have, I would be hesitant to do that. I'd put 60 grand in the bank is what I'd do. I wouldn't touch it. I'd bring 60 grand to play on. That's 3 million. If you budget 100,000 a month, that's 1.2 million a year. The 3 million should last you 3 years, right? You'd have plenty of money. Now, if you're talking 120,000 pesos, then yeah, you're going to make it just fine. If it's dollars and that's all you got, you need to consider putting some money away to draw interest on it, try to earn some money, and then use as little as you can over here to make it last until you can draw like Social Security or some other money, some source of income from wherever you're from. I'm from the U.S., so I have Social Security, and I have military pension, and I have VA disability. So I have 3 sources of steady income, and if that all goes away, I have a business. So I'm not going to be ever dying or hurting for food. My family will always survive. We know how to eat grass over here, Masbate. This is cattle country. We follow the cattle, they teach us what grass to eat. We don't die. Thank you, Orlando. Rebecca, I made you a moderator. Yeah, 5 hours deals. That's a short trip. We got to do all the way from Rio Duran, South Luzon, Sorsogon, all the way to Metro Manila. I know it sucks, but anyway, at least they stop a few times, let you stretch your legs. It's not much for sleeping, you know, it sucks to try to sleep. But we'll make it, we've done it before. That's the only way Charm and I used to travel. I got spoiled by taking the Lucena ferry, where you sleep for 12 hours, and you ride the bus for free. Now I gotta ride the bus for 12, so be it, we'll make it. I just gotta be where I gotta be, and it sucks. You know, this guy cannot bend a little bit. We have Fiesta for family on Buntog Island out here. We're supposed to be there 23, 24. And I told the guy, hey, the earliest we can meet with you is the 25th. And he comes back with, oh, no, I can't wait. We can only meet you on the 24th. What a jerk. He didn't want to even negotiate a date. He just wants to set his date. He'll be there, Victory Line or bus stop. We gotta go meet him there, do what we gotta do. He'll jump back on the bus and head back home, inconveniencing the hell out of us. So anyway, it is what it is. There's people like that all over the world. Hey, you can't get a job there, but you can start a business. Of course, John. And that's what I recommend. You guys that want to be here, you can start a business. Look at that wave coming right over my face. I'll be cleaning my phone off. It's still good though. They haven't hit the camera yet for some reason. I've been lucky. I'm soaked, but the camera's not. extra minutes for me on the boat today because I had a... Oh, we're getting here. Good. Wow. Woo. What a ride. All right. These guys have to pull this net in this waves. It's going to be hell of a pull tonight. Let me check my other boat, see where he's at. Nobody around us. Boy is making the rope ready. Got to make the net ready. That's why we tie our knots, or tie our nets, guys. When we're traveling, we always tie the nets down. So when we hit waves like this, it's not a problem. So anyway, our light pole is right here. Got a rope on it, right here. Boy will tie this rope from the light. He'll tie it. There it is right there. He'll bring it back here. And he'll tie it right here to this loop. Maybe I need to be the one to tie it tonight. Let me put my camera down, guys. My tripod out here. All tied up. Boy's gonna untie the ropes now off the net. We can get ready to put the net out. The sun is setting. You can see going down on the horizon. Perfect timing. I'll catch up with the chats here in just a minute, guys. I'm trying to stay back out of these guys' way. Let them work. It's very rocky out here. Okay, ropes off. See, he just throws it over the side here. Alright, we'll untie the front now. The lead weights are at the front. The black floats are back here by me. And when we're ready, we'll, as soon as my father-in-law tells him, here, get out of this way. Over here. There we go. As soon as he tells him, then I'm going to help him get the light here. We'll push it forward to him. And then he'll push it right over the side. And the light will go on first, right under here. The light has a red light on top that flashes. And so the flashing light indicates the end of our net. For us, we see the flashing light, we know we're at the end of the net. The light doesn't come on until dark. It's dark. Okay, here we go. There we go. There goes the light. Okay, light's gone. There you go. That's our pull, our indicator of the end of our net. We see that later, we know we're at the end of the net. There goes a 2 kilo weight, lead weight that holds one end of the net. That's 2 kilos of lead. And here goes the net, we're deploying, we're fishing. This is how we do it, yes. All right. All right guys, enjoy, we're deploying our net now. Boy, John Anthony, that guy had some messages, didn't he? Let me catch up with the chat here. Get past all these deleted messages that I found. Sherry Calloway, can anyone live full-time there? Or how does that work? Sherry, you can live here up to 3 years. Then you leave for 24 hours. And then you come back and live here for another 3 years. You have to do immigration checks every 2 months. If you file for a SRRB, which is a retirement visa, then you put money in the bank generally, depending on your age, or if you're a retired veteran, you can either put money in the bank account, And they require, I forgot the amount, 20,000 US dollars, I do believe. Now you could, if you're over 50 years of age and you're military retired, then you can get a retirement visa and you only have to pay like $1,500. The PRA, Philippine Retirement Authority, costs $1,500 to file. So if you're retired, if you're a veteran, you're going to pay $1,500 and then about another $1,500 before you get your final retirement visa. Now, retirement visa is a permanent, like a permanent visa. You can come and go. You can leave the country much as you want. Boys getting soaked. Just like I was getting wet. We're getting some big waves here, guys. So, father-in-law's going to pick it up a little bit so we can not soak him so bad and get this net out quicker. Anyway, the SRRB, I recommend you look into that if you want to live here permanently. Wow, we got 4-footers out here, 4 and 5-footers. What a nice rock we have. Wow. Nice day to go fishing. Oh, boy's getting soaked. I know he can't wait to get to the back and have a cold beer and a pack of crackers. Anyway, I'll keep going here. Anybody can live here full-time, but you need to get a proper visa for it, Sherry. Don't plan to work here, there's no money here, okay? If you're a foreigner coming here, just have a source of income and you'll be fine. I've been here now, Sherry, since 2011, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm living here the rest of my life. I'm married, 3 children, have a permanent resident visa. If you do marry somebody over here, if you're not married, you come over here, you get married, then you can get a permanent resident visa, just like I have. So it's not hard to do. Oh, we got a tangle here, hold on. Trying to get the net out. Let it drag a little bit. Net moved or shifted over. When it shifts over when we're bouncing, it causes it to overlap and double up, and it sucks. Okay, we're good to go again. Damn. Sometimes it grabs a bunch of net and throws it out at one time, and that really sucks. We continue. Boy, that guy had a lot of messages, huh? Thank you, Arabella Serrano, huh? Who the hell was that? Nothing wrong with Johnny, just not my name. No, that was Johnny. He said, my name is Johnny. Hi, Dad. Johnny here. His name's Johnny. My brother's name is John. My brother-in-law here, his name is John. So yeah, I have some Johns in our family. They're all good. If I had another sister over here, I'd have her marry you. And we'd have another John in the family. We find ourselves very rare, yeah. This is like working in God's air conditioning all day. Great times. That's right. We're going where the fish are, Shine. This is where the fish are. My father-in-law came last night. He got about 36 kilos or more, maybe close to 40. He had a lot. We sold 36, okay? Or no, wait, I'm wrong. We caught about 36, sold 30. 30 and 3/4, or 30 and 600 grams is what we sold. 30 kilos and 600 grams. So almost 31 kilos of fish sold last night. And that well had food. I got about 2 kilos for food. The boat owner always gets a cut of food too. I get fish. I get shrimp, all crabs, and a cut of the fish. I let them have the eels. Yep. SM, we are in the Philippines. We're out in the middle of the ocean. My island is back behind us here. Oh, you can't even see it anymore. It's too hazy back there. You can't even see my island. It's back there behind us. And the other island we were at yesterday, Gigante Island, that I was live feed, that's over here in front of us. You can't see it either, too much haze. We're right out in the middle. We're about, whoa, that was a side wind sweep. We're about 8 kilometers, 10 kilometers out right now. We're pretty far out actually, but this is where the fish are. There's a nice coral reef out here. Try not to get the hooks on the nets hung up on the coral, but we're deploying our net now, going out. Philippines, Michael Ball, hello, welcome. Everybody, you're moderators, guys. I make everybody a moderator on my channel, so you can go to anybody's channel in here and check them out. I recommend you guys do that. Go and check other people's channels and subscribe to them. Subscribe to me, of course. It'd be much appreciated. It helps my channel a lot. I'm trying to reach the 1,900 mark. One day, I'll get there. I've been at this crap for a long time now. But anyway, we're getting there slowly but surely. We got great content if you guys want to see some good videos of Philippine life. That's what I do. It's my life here in the Philippines. My family, my life, fishing, farming, projects for working, building projects. I got all kinds of stuff going on. You guys can check out my videos. So much happening. We do our best to help everybody. He's coming across the waves again. He doesn't want Bob to get too wet. He's got about 3 or 4 sections left to get out. Yeah, Shine, Masbate's not that small, but it's not huge either. You can drive from one end up the L shape and over to the other end in about 4 hours if you're driving steady, not stopping. Gary says, unbelievable trip. Yeah, isn't it though? Wow, look at this. We are getting wet. We're going to stop the engines here in a minute. As soon as the nets are out, the engines go dead, then we get to sit here and rock and roll with no engines running. Get to have a cold beer and a pack of Bravo crackers. Yeah, John, exactly. Yeah, you got those female dogs, all right. Those damn things are everywhere. I don't know why people won't get rid of the dogs, you know? There's too many. They used to eat them in our village. I'm not joking. There were some guys in our village before that would eat the dog. Yeah, I got the busit jig right in my butt. Almost sticking me. Get the nets out of here. Well, move around. Okay. Now I got Bob's buset jig in my butt. This one. It's only got about 10 barbs on it, guys. This buset jig, squid jig. We'll be dropping a few of these over in a minute. We'll see if there's any squid out here. It's pretty far out, but hell, who knows? My Bob came in with 3 squid. He got 3 squid the other day, so maybe there's some out here. Baker, I've been to the Philippines since 2011. November 11, 2011. I arrived in the Philippines. Well, that was a big wave, huh? Look at that wave. Okay, that's going out. Engines are going off. We're shutting down, guys. 12 kilo weight is going out right now. Okay, and the flat board you saw on the black board, that's a float. Okay, he's gonna let out the... Okay, shutting down now. He's giving him plenty of room to drag the net a little extra because of the bunching we had with the net earlier in the night. Okay, guys, wow. Shine, he runs the island. Oh, don't bring flashlight? Me either. I got my phone. Don't worry, we'll get back. Don't worry, I'll tell Charm to tell his dad to shine the light on the pole for us so we can see the reflection, okay? When we come back. All right, we got a handle. Yeah, almost 16 years. I have a wife, Charm is my wife. Her name is Charm. And her father is here behind me. He's fishing with us. He's the master fisherman here. And I have 3 wonderful kids, 2 daughters and a son. And I love life in the Philippines, guys. And I know I didn't shave. I know Filipinos don't like that. But anyway. It doesn't matter. Sometimes I don't like to shave. I just let it go. Anyway, we got cold beer to pop here, guys. Let me climb in the back. Gary says, because we don't deserve to be on this planet, never think about our children's future generations. Yeah, I always think about them. Exactly, Garrett, I do. How far out are you going? We're done, Johnny. We're as far as we're going. We've come to the end of the fishing net. Fishing net is all gone, as you can see. It's all gone. I need to get the bailing bucket here, guys. Give me a minute. I'll let my father-in-law hold the camera for me. I'm going to get the bailing bucket here and get some water out of the boat. Put a little water in the waves. Fish that out. I got cold beer in my backpack, guys.
Madala yung jump tas slide. Yes, tutulong na bit-bit ko yun eh.
Okay, his father doesn't really play light. Shine it on the quiet parts. Enough light. You guys can look at it. There, he's shining it. Let's get the quick mark of quiet so we can see it. Tonight. Oh. Get back here. Back here and get some cold beer out of the backpack. I'll have something cold to drink. And some crackers to eat. We got whitecaps out here tonight. Look at these waves. Wow. Whoa, big ones. Okay, it's beer 30. I got an apple for you this time, okay? All right, boy. Apple for you. Papa, apple. Apple for you. Apple for boy. Red horse for me. Oops. You see him out there? Oh, we got some strong waves here. Look at these waves. We got 5-foot rollers coming in here. Woohoo! Wouldn't you guys love to be out here with us?
Oras is there.
Huh?
Oras is there.
Yeah.
This is
The downward side of it. Perfect. Fish are coming. And he went the other side of the coral?
maybe.
See? Maybe he chose the wrong side. Come up with no fish again. Thank God. I hope he catches a lot. Oh. It's open. Thank you. All right, guys. Cheers. Cheers, guys. Let's get the good wave here. Let's get the good wave and the beer in this all at one time. Yeah, there we go. Wow. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for coming in to watch us fish tonight. This is the worst fishing water we've had in a long time. And we've had some bad trips, I'll tell you. We had one that was like this one time with the wind blowing and the rain blowing. Wow. Today, at least, we got blue skies above us. No rain, no cold weather. We're gonna be just fine. Okay, I got something else in here in my bag. Boy. Not throwing them. Oh, you're jigging already. You're jigging for Poussette up here in the front. Papa? So, we're having Bravo tonight. I still hear a boat engine running. Well, he would be too. Running. I see him out there. I see someone out there. That may be him. He'll still be driving. He has 21 nets. Queen Charm would ride easily in this wave. These waves are nice on the Queen Charm. She's a bigger boat. But this is a good boat. Whoa! Wow! Thought Bob was going to get his butt wet there for a minute. Bull boy? Bull boy? Ah, good. He's out here too. Bull boy got 40 kilos yesterday. My father-in-law got 36, around 36. And the Queen Charm got fish for foods. So tonight they're out here with us. We're out here in the same area now. It's good. Hope they catch some fish. Anyway, I gotta move a little bit. I don't want to spill my beer or my crackers. Or my phone. There we go. I'm gonna face the waves like this and I'll answer all your questions you guys have in a minute. After I get my... Okay. Alright, everyone's a moderator in my channel. Alright, it says, they go pretty far out. You're not supposed to fish from a certain distance of the islands. Yeah, John, you're not supposed, if you're dragging nets, okay? It's illegal to drag nets within 15 kilometers of any island here. Although, I know a bunch of boats that still do it. Catch them, get them turned in. It's supposed to be 15 kilometers, yeah. But they do it all day long up here. Because if you look at the distance between where we live and Gilligan Island, it's about 30, maybe 32 kilometers. That gives the boats about a 2-kilometer window to fish in without being illegal. Those zippers are out here. You know, when you drink beer, what they always tell me, don't suck the bottle. You suck the bottle and fold it up. Cold beer, big waves, Bravo crackers. What more could a guy want, you know? 3 guys out on a fishing boat enjoying a cold beer together with big waves. We're going to soak them, Paulo. We're going to soak the nets about 1 hour. And then once it's completely dark, then we'll pull the nets back in. It'll be completely dark out. Right now we have a quarter moon up there. Not much of a moon up there. We're looking at. Let me see if I can show you. There's the moon up there. Well, it's not going to be bright. It's going to get dark here before long. And there's the island. There's my island I live on. You can see it right there. That's Masbate Island. That's how far we are from land right now. So we're out, what do you think, Papa? 10 kilometers? 12 kilometers. We're about 12 kilometers out right now. Johnny says, the guy at band started spamming at the end. Probably a kid. Yeah, who was it, John? Was it? I didn't make him a mod, obviously. It was probably that same guy came in at about brown stains in his drawers. Oh, you're welcome, Sherry. Thank you, bakers. We're going to be out here for about an hour and a half, or two more hours probably. Seal it. You have no clue what this country is about. You can call it whatever you want. Just stay where you are, because we don't need people with attitudes like that coming to the Philippines. You know? Your name is Mike, your dad's name is Mike, so is my name. My name is Mike too. No joke, huh? I am catching up on the chat, Mr. Zealand. I'm just trying to keep my ass from falling overboard right now, okay? I'm enjoying my cold Red Horse beer here in the Philippines. I'm eating my Bravo crackers made here in the Philippines. And I'm enjoying the waves made in the Philippines. Yeah, a little bit rough tonight, Jethro. Everyone's name is Mike. You know what? My son's name is Mike too. I'm Michael and my son is Michael. He don't bother me, guys. Greg, how you doing? You're a ghost. Hello, Greg. Welcome to my channel. Honey, hi host. Welcome. Yeah, thank you all for supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. You know, it's tough making a YouTube channel sometimes, you know. Insatiable curiosity. Please remove your nets from the ocean afterwards. What makes you think we'd leave them here? Insatiable. Why would I leave good quality fishing nets in the ocean? Oh my goodness. Insatiable, if you watch us, our nets are going to remain in the ocean for 1 hour, and then we're going to pull them out and take them home with us with all the fish we catch, okay? That's how we do fishing. Hello, 559, how are you? I'm catching up on the chats, guys, believe me. Up. Hold on a second. Damn it. It's rough out here. I'm trying to answer your chats and my beer. Damn cameras moving around. I'm gonna have to forget the crackers in a minute. Can't eat and talk. Insatiable says, please bring your nuts. Okay, Insatiable, we will do that. Let me put you as a moderator. You can help me control my channel, please. 559 Picante. I like Picante. I haven't caught anything yet, but we're about to. Wait till we pull our nets in. We just put the nets out a minute ago. So guys, we're going to be enjoying pulling them in here shortly. It's a lot of hard work, actually. You're going to see. Very hard work, especially with those big waves. But give us 1 hour. As soon as it gets dark, our lights will come on, our solar lights, and we will be pulling in the nets. And hopefully we'll have a really good catch tonight. John Johnson, hello, welcome. Another John. Welcome, John. Thank you. I made your moderator. Gary says, Chopper Seas. Yeah, look at this. Man, this is not fun. You guys want to come rock and roll? Come on over to the Philippines. I'll take you fishing. I hope you don't get seasick. I don't get seasick. Doesn't bother me. Yeah, fish and chips tonight. Awesome. Beautiful. What time is it, Sherry? Right now it is 6:16 in the evening. It'll be dark by 7, completely dark. And that's when we'll start pulling nets. Just before 7 o'clock. John Drake. Ray finally came on his channel, but no sound. Oh no. Oh no, John. Here's another John. My buddy John Drake. He's a good fisherman too, guys. Phoenix, install a manual hand pump to extract the water. We have one, Phoenix. It's right here. Right there. That's it. See the stick? This is my pump right here. That's our pump. And the water goes out down here. We got a little pipe at the bottom. Here. Look at it rolling. Oh. Anyway, down here in the bottom, you see that pipe going overboard? Right there, that is where the water goes out, okay? And we pump this Hawaiian handle, bamboo handle right here. And it's got like a plunger, like you have on an air pump, and it sucks the water from the bottom into the pipe, and then it pulls it out. And that's how we do it. Handmade water pump, guys. Lucky I didn't lose all my beer, huh? Okay, yeah, we have Phoenix. Add you as a moderator. Thanks for the suggestion, though. That's a great suggestion. You saw me bailing there. it's better sometimes to bail out, especially when we have the weight in the front. I was up in the front, Bob was in the front, boy was up front, so the water was up front, so it's easy to bail it out then. You don't have to sit back here and hand pump. Johnny, love me some fish. Well, hang with us, Johnny. We're going to have some to show you here shortly. Some very beautiful fish. I think the ones they caught last night, wow, absolutely beautiful. We'll show you some nice fish tonight. Sherry says, yes, love the ocean. Well, Sherry, you know, you can come on over here to the Philippines, take a vacation, come over here, enjoy life for a bit, and see how you like it, see how you like the people. I know if you come over here, you're going to fall in love with the culture, you're going to fall in love with the people. You might not fall in love with us fishing. It's pretty rough out here tonight, but yeah, I think you would really, really enjoy the Philippines. Everybody that comes here seems to like it. You get about 1 out of 100 that want to talk nasty about the Philippines, you know. And the reality is they have no clue. They haven't been here, they haven't lived here, they haven't experienced the culture, they don't know anything about it, you know. Or they come here and they go to the city and they go to all the bars to pick up little girls, you know. And that's their problem. They can't get out and enjoy the world, the ocean like I do. Fish cooked in milk in England. All right. Yeah, John, we've been in worse water too. On my submarine, John, we were even at periscope depth one time in the ocean. And we're taking waves like 20 to 30 foot, okay? It was making the submarine go up and down at about a 20-degree angle. That's some bad water when you're periscope depth and that's happening. So I've been in some lot worse water than this. This don't bother me at all. Not a bit scared of this. Hello, cheers. Thank you, Sherry. Sorry about that quick buffering right there, guys. I apologize. That was YouTube decided to just shut off. Here we are. We're back at Gary. So interesting. It makes a change. KST, how are you? Said hi. Hello, KST. Welcome. Oops. KST, I want to add you as a moderator. Oh, it's underneath the... Oh, damn it. Hold on, KST. I'm going to add you as a moderator here. I got a string in front of my... holding my phone on. I got a hair tie. A lady's hair tie holding my phone onto my tripod so I don't lose my phone. Yes, Gary, this is heaven on earth. Insatiable Curiosity said, Americans. Yes, insatiable. I am an American. My father-in-law is Filipino. Another gentleman here on board with us fishing is Filipino. There's not many Americans over here where I live. Hello, Mick. That is awesome. Thank you. Enjoy it with us. We're going to be fishing here, pulling in nets soon. Gary says, I'm drinking IPA bitter beer with you. Thank you, Gary. Cheers, bro. Cheers. This is almost a bitter beer, too. This damn Red Horse is not that sweet beer. This is more like a bitter beer. Adrian, hello, welcome. Oh, you guys, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Much, much appreciated. We're going to show you guys some fishing tonight. Filipino style. Mick, we're as far as we're going. We're 12 kilometers out, roughly. And we are in, our engines are shut down. We're tied up to 1,500 meters of net. Or, sorry, 1,500. I have 15 net sections, 100 meters each, tied to this boat right now. We are out here 12 kilometers from land with 1,500 meters. That's over 4,500 feet, almost a mile. Wherever you're from, mile, feet, meters, whichever you associate with, that's where we're at, and that's what we're doing. We're going to be pulling all of that in pretty soon. He says, I'll be back in a moment for the catch. All right, sounds great. Has any nice chatters come visit you and your family? Yes, Sherry, we've had several. We had J and K, James and Karen from Panay Island came and visited. Ray in the Philippines came and visited us. Trying to think of who else. It's not many. Not many people have come. Sammy came. He's an American. He was from Batangas. He was breaking up with his girlfriend over there. He moved over here to Masbate Island. Robert, a guy named Robert, is living in our village now. He's dating our maid, housekeeper. He came and stayed, and he's going back fishing in Alaska pretty soon. And also, I have a brother-in-law from Florida that married my wife's older sister, Charo. His name is Kyle, and they're coming this year to visit us. So they'll be coming back from the USA to visit us. They've been married now longer than Charm and I have. We've been married since 2013. When did they get married, Charo? 2012? 2011? 2012? 2012. So Charo and Kyle got married 2012. And he's an accountant. He was living in Vegas, working in Vegas. Now he's living in Florida. And he just got transferred up to North Carolina. So he'll be moving up to North Carolina soon. Sherry, you're welcome to come visit if you'd like. My wife and I would welcome you with open arms. Gary said, can't wait. You guys all know you have open invitation to come visit us. Charm and I don't mind one bit. Lapeno, that's what life is all about. Exactly. This is the life, guys, I'm telling you. I have a great life out here in the Philippines. Okay, Route Guy. Added you as a moderator. Thank you. 2 a.m. in Alaska. What is this fella doing? I'm out here fishing. You don't look like it, but we are fishing. We have boy here. He's right now jigging. Watch his hand. You'll see him. He'll pull up, then he'll let him go back down. He's jigging for Puset right there. See? Just like that. My father-in-law is jigging for Puset on this side of me. He just said, Puset. Rolling it up. He's almost done. It's getting dark. We're going to be pulling nets soon. See, our street lights are on up here. We have solar all-in-one street lights for lighting out here. And when we got out here, we were all the way out and shut the engine down. And my father-in-law realized he had forgot his flashlight. We're screwed. We're 12 kilometers out here, barely can see land. He didn't have his flashlight. Screwed. We'll be okay though. It is aka Trout Guy. All right. I like fishing guys. Alaska Trout Guy. Wait, I'm in Alaska. Wow. Sounds about the same time I'd get up to take a leak. I had you as a moderator. The Lib 95 says crazy being that low to the water in the ocean. Yeah, my foot's almost touching. See my foot? It's almost touching. Hang down here. Yeah, there's no problem out here, bro. There's only little, right now the waves are setting down a little bit. The wind's dying down a little bit. The waves are getting down to 3-footers now. See another boat right there with the light on? That's probably my other boat, the Queen Charm, because she has a solar light on her also. I'm gonna decorate these boats out really good with solar lights real soon. I just ordered 30 more street lights, and in about a month I'm gonna have them here at my house. And when I do, these boats are gonna light up the water. We're gonna be out here fishing for spring. We're gonna catch some of that for sure. You're a moderator, bro. Yep, it's pretty wild out here. White belly flopped that boat. Oh man. We're doing great out here, guys. I'm trying to figure out what this contraption of a boat looks like. Well, I'll show you in just a second. I'll stand up and show you what it looks like front to back, okay? Friend of mine was on one 20-foot fishing boat. Deckhead was cutting fish, throwing it overboard. All right, this one's only about 30 feet long. Yes, Sherry, you're more than welcome to come and visit us. My wife would say the same thing. My wife is probably going to be in the chat here in a little while. She may even be in the chat already. I just haven't got to her yet. But you guys give me a minute. Let me show you what this boat looks like. Okay? Not to lose my gear here. I already dropped it once tonight. They're getting ready to pull nets, guys, right now. I'll handle the dip net over here. There's our bucket to put our fish in for now. I'm going to handle the dip net. Here, I'm going to jump in the front up there. And they're going to be pulling the nets, okay? We'll show you everything, how it works. But you don't dare fish like this in Alaska. They'll arrest you for sure. I know they would. You'd be arrested. Anyway, out with the crackers. Done with the beer. Get the beer done. And let's get ready to rock and roll and catch some fish for you guys. Okay. Give me a minute. I'll put these beers back and back. I'll have to keep the bottles standing down in the bilge. I'll get the bottles later, all oily and nasty. Okay. Give me a second. Gotta clean my glasses, guys. I'm gonna give you a tour of the boat. Okay? Keep in mind, my shirt is soaking wet from the waves hitting it, but it's okay. I'm gonna wipe it off. Okay. Here we go, guys. I think my father-in-law's peeing first. Let's just keep the camera back here. Alright. Okay, from the front, guys. Let me... Okay, you see the outriggers? You see the orange? That's called katig. That's bamboo, okay? That's about 4-inch bamboo. That is the fluke. That one out there on the outside of the outriggers, and this one on the outside of the outriggers, the orange one, is what helps to balance the boat, okay? Because we get in some really rough waves. And this boat is very skinny, as you can see. It's about 32 inches at its widest point across the boat. That's 32 inches wide. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna pull in, first of all, the blue rope that's anchoring the net down in the bottom of the ocean. Our nets are only fished from the bottom up 2 meters, 6 feet. That's it. That's the only area of the ocean we are fishing right now, is the bottom 6 feet of the ocean. Okay, that's legal fishing net here in the Philippines. We have other nets where we can fish from the surface down. We can use bigger nets, longer nets, deeper nets. We have all kinds of nets here that are legal. We happen to like this net we use for holes. We're targeting smaller fish. We're not targeting huge fish. And you see it's pointed, the boat's pointed in front. The net is all going to be drug up across this roller right here. And I may end up having to get up here and do some pulling too, because it's a tough job, guys. We got 15 sections of net out. Now, from that end is pointed. I'm going to show you back here best I can. This end of the boat is pointed also. Our rudder's back here. Both of our propellers are back here. And down here inside the engine compartment, I have 2 single-cylinder air-cooled diesel engines. They're both... I've got a high-speed 18 horsepower, low-speed 18 horsepower engine. 2 engines. On the 18 horsepower low speed, run a 8.5 inch propeller blade on the 18 horsepower high speed. And they sync up real well. They do real well for pushing you through the work, and you get a lot of speed out of it. So anyway, that's what we're doing. It's called the Micah Ella boat. You guys will see it in pictures on my live feeds. It's a small boat, not a big boat. It's only about 30 feet long from tip to tip. I would guess, yeah, it's probably about 30 feet long. My Queen Charm boat is 45 feet long. Most we can carry on here is 15 sections of net. The Queen Charm boat right now is carrying 21 sections of net, and they're out here with us. They're out here somewhere over here in the water. I don't know where. We got a boat out here. If you see a light, it's a boat. So we got a boat out here in front of us. I don't know if that's the Queen Charm or not, because wherever they are, their light's on as well, and they have one solar light just like we have here. But they're going to be lit up pretty soon. probably put 4 lights on their boat. All the lights I'm going to put on them are 300-watt lights. I'm going to light their boat up. They don't know yet. Anyway, okay. Get out of your way. Hold on, guys. Just got to tie the rudder here so the rudder's not back and forth, moving around, causing us problems. The rudder will be fixed now. He's going to tie it off so it'll stay fixed in one position. So when we pull the nets, how hard my ball is. Well, it's not even moving. I may have to get up here and help these guys tonight. Maybe a night I get to work. Damn, it's rough up here. We hope to go down. They drag it. It goes down again. But man, it's tough tonight. Just tied up real quick. Alright. What we gotta do, you know? I'll show you guys this dip that I made. I made this. Okay, we got the lead weight in. The 12 kilo lead weight is in. I made this net the other day. This is my dip net for making sure we don't lose fish. Homemade. It's got number 8 steel bar, like Hawaiian. They go inside the Hawaiian, and I roped it all together, tied it, supported it. Boy, this thing is tough. This is a good dip net. It's gonna last this for a long time, as long as we don't lose it overboard. Okay, that's coming in, guys. Usually I'm sitting right behind Moy right here. Right now let me get these bottles out of here. Get them in the backpack. I've got glass bottles rolling around. Alright, give me a second, guys. Get back to the fishing. No fish yet. Not comfortable having 10 barbs go in your butt. Sitting on those things. Oh, big waves coming. White caps. We're surfing now. Reminds me of that Surfing USA, huh? Surfing USA. Alright. Just a minute. Put that away. Out here. Gotta move slowly on a boat that's rocking like this. You don't want to fall your butt overboard. Okay. Alright, we're fishing, guys. We're catching fish. We hope. See, this net is only 6 feet tall. And when it comes up over the roller, it's in half. It's folded in half, right? To catch the fish that might possibly be there. Lip says great white came up, says it's gigantic, it's so big it fell in the water, it's a heart attack. Wow. That's one thing I don't worry about out here. There's no sharks out here. So we don't have to worry too much about sharks coming up and eating us. Yeah. Fly fishing guys in Alaska. Well, very nice, AJ. I like that. I love fly fishing. Hello, Patrick. How are you? I'm going to catch up on the chat really quick now, guys. Patrick says, Mike. Patrick, good morning. Hello from the Philippines, Patrick. Welcome. Pebbles, looks janky. What's a janky? Tell me what's a janky. Live. All right. Needs a small block Chevy engine in case she does split. Pebbles says be swapped. No, the problem is you don't need to put a big old engine in these boats. These little 18 horsepower. For the wave you saw us hitting tonight, it's perfect. I mean, what's a V8 engine going to do except for torpedo you right under the water? You go up one wave and down inside the next one. You're going to fill your boat with water and it's going down, you know? A V8 engine's very heavy. The engines we have on here are not too heavy, and the boat has enough bamboo on it and wood on it that this boat won't sink. It's hard to sink one of these boats. You may take on water and fill it, but it's not going to sink down to the bottom, okay? You'll just be floating there on your boat until somebody rescues you. People do have accidents out here. People do die out here, guys. It's not that you can't die out here. So we don't make light of it. But the fact is that these boats are a really safe boat. Oh, here comes a crab. One crab coming in the boat. No good. It's one of those we don't eat anyway. Like a normal crab you catch on the beach. All right. And I'd be sketching in the harbor. All right. Very nice. Patrick says, never need an engine. Skimming. Something big gets in that net. It's going to stand that canoe straight up. No, there's nothing that big out here. Don't worry about it. If it's that big, it bounces off the net. This is only 1 inch square net, 1 inch square holes. So if you get a big fish, it just bounces off. We catch eels, guys, that are 4 feet long. Here's a fish right here. Coming up, first fish. There you go. I'll get to show you guys. This is bulao. This is Spanish mackerel. Okay? Now I'm going to tell you guys something about Spanish mackerel. Huh? Oh, pacan? Ah, paca. Not Spanish mackerel. Let me show you this beautiful fish we just caught. Oh, yeah. Paca. Have another one. Look at this beautiful fish. That is some good eating there, buddy. Let me tell you. If we catch 30 kilos of that tonight, wow. Let's hope. Let's hope we get a lot. 2 fish in the boat so far. Oh yeah. See the big black eyes? Mackerel has small eyes. These guys have big eyes. Alright guys, this is the way it's done. This is fishing legal in the Philippines. If you want to learn how to fish, we can show you how, that's for sure. And you want to make money, this is a business. I make money doing this. That's why we have 3 boats. We make money, the fishermen make money. It's a business, you know, you have to look at it like that. Sherry says, wow, cool. My dad enjoyed diving. I was raised eating lots of abalone. Wow, very nice. Sherry, where are you from? Are you from Australia? Callaway, Philippine tiger sharks. Yeah, but not here where we are. We have sand sharks here. We've got black tip reef sharks. I've never seen a tiger shark. I'd love to see one, but I've never seen one. I'd love to catch one. So I'm in Masbate Island, guys. Yeah, it got dark very quick, John. It's pitch black out here. Look at this. It is black as soot. You know? We're not doing so good with the fishing. We've already got like 2 sections of net in the boat. And we got 2 fish and a crab we can't eat. Another shell coming here, another one. Is that a shell? We might catch more scallops than we do fish. Patrick, hello, sharks, no sharks, nope. 17 foot, at least captain's positive. Yeah, we all are. Lib, no, it's not a 4-stroke. This is a diesel engine. 18 horsepower diesel engine. We don't run Briggs & Stratton gasoline engines here. Diesel is about 4 times more efficient. We come all the way out here where we came on probably not even 2 liters of fuel. Okay, we're going to spend less than 1 gallon of fuel to come out here. But if you had an 18 horsepower Briggs & Stratton engine, you're going to go about a fourth of the distance out than we came out. You're going to go about 4 miles, okay, on an 18 horsepower gas engine on a gallon of gas. You go 4 miles, 5 miles, where we're out here with diesel engines and we're going out 10 miles, you know, and still have fuel remaining. So it's much better to run diesel engines. You guys are not familiar with diesel engines too much, I'm sure. But out here in the Philippines, that's all we run on our fishing boats. Even the big boats here, everything is diesel. They love the 40R5 Toyota 90 horsepower diesel engines. They love those. Those engines fly. In fact, the boat we were on yesterday, guys, you're watching us live feed on, when we were transiting from Gigante Island to Masbate, that engine is a 4-cylinder 40R5 90 horsepower engine. It can get up and boot scoot, let me tell you. It can scoot across the water. We had 22 people on board, and we had little 2 to 3 foot waves, so he was taking it easy to save fuel. But overall, he still used, he told me he used almost 60 liters of fuel in that 4-cylinder. Here comes another fish. Another one. Dude, you got some shells though, so it tells you we're right on the bottom. Dropping shells in the boat. You guys remind me sometime when I'm doing my live feed at my house. I'll show you my shell collection. I'd love to do that. I'd love to share it with you folks. I've got shells and corals that are unbelievable. The shells I've collected here, and I even have one that I got in Gigante yesterday. That's a heart shape, like a perfect heart shape. Beautiful shell. I'll show you guys sometime. Remind me to show you. I'll share with you my shell collection. I have it in a coffee table. I've got seahorses in there. I've got shells, corals, all kinds of stuff. All right. Some people are not fishing, man, Mike. Yeah, I'm not fishing right now. I'm watching them fish. I'm showing you how we do fishing in the Philippines. I'd love to be there holding that net. If he gets tired, I'm going to jump up in there and do it too. Let him hold the camera. Here come a fish. Yes. The other night, when you were pulling the nets in, you talk about some fish coming in this boat. Wow. And last night, I'm sure it was the same. We may be getting on them here. Here they come now. I got another fish coming. Small, but that's a bukao. It's a redfish. I'll show you when we get that one in here. We don't have a lot of fish right now, just 4 or 5. Got a little tiny carajo. We got 4 or 5 fish in the bucket. This will be number 6. That's not even a bukao. Yeah, it is. This is a bukao. Okay, he's got a big old eye. He's red or pink, as you see. Red fins. He's very small, but talk about make some good fish tacos. Wow, here you go. That's taco meat. Delicious when you grill them on the grill. Clean them, descale them, and put them on the grill. Wow, so delicious. You know, here, I don't even think they take the scales off of them. I think they cook them on the grill with the scales on. They don't eat the skin, they peel it off. They just eat the meat underneath. So they usually don't even take the scales off the fish. And the other fish you see here, there's no scales on it. It has no scale. It's got a smooth skin. Anyway, I hope we get a bucket full. Last night they had a bucket full. The wind's blowing hard tonight. We'll see. I don't see a lot of fish coming in, but you might be surprised. Here come one. Another fish. Nice, beautiful fish. What's this one called? What is this one?
Eli.
Huh? Eli. This is a fat little fish. He's fat. He's got good meat on him too. I've eaten them before. They're good. I've eaten almost every fish they got in here. Let me catch up on the chat again real quick here. Live says oily. Mackerel are oily. Some of these fish are oily, but you know what? It's good oil. It's omega-3. This is some of the best fish you're going to get out here is seafood. Is sea fish from the ocean. Better than freshwater. You get really, really good omega-3 from these fish we catch. Very, very healthy fish to eat. And they're not big. They haven't had time to be contaminated by mercury, like some of the big fish you see that people catch. The big tunas and everything. Here come 2 fish. Up. Doopity-doop. 2 coming in the boat. right. If they start catching a lot, the boy is going to just start throwing the net down, and then as we're going home, I will sit here next to him, and we'll both sit on opposite sides, and we'll clean the nets, and we'll put the nets up here in this hole in front of me, just so we can help him to do work and get the nets clean before we get back to port. I love fishing too, Patrick. I really do. I really love fish. Yenba, how are you? Welcome, sir. Yenba. Why you got timed out for saying hi? Who was it timed him out? Let me look back. Maybe I need to get rid of him. How far down can you see in the day? Well, the water is really dark here. It's blue, the lime. It's really, really blue. Probably 12 feet when you're near shore. You can probably see down 12 to 20 feet. And you can see down pretty far. The water's really clear. Really close. When you're close to the beach, it's a lot easier. Out here in this deep water, this is 120 fathoms deep. You're not going to see very far down in the water here. I can see the net here with the light shining on it. We can see the fish coming up. That's why I can say, oh, there's one coming, two coming, like that. Here come one here. Oop. Nope, that was a little wave, sorry. I thought I saw the net, but I didn't. Sometimes the fish slide down the net as we're pulling it up. They slide down until they get caught. And then, because the net's folded in half, as we're dragging it up, it folds in half. Yeah, it's really wavy out here. Get my butt wet. Splashing up, hitting me in the butt. Okay. No Puset tonight, BK. Sorry. Sherry, I'm from Southern California, raised in Carlsbad, San Diego County. My dad would die down in Baja, Mexico. You know what, Sherry? You're from around the same area I'm from. I was stationed in San Diego. For 28 years, I lived in California. That shell just dropped out. Here come a fish. I lived in San Diego area, and then I moved up. When I retired from the U.S. Navy, I went to San Diego in 1983. I lived in El Cajon, Santee, Coronado Island, Point Loma, Serra Mesa, and then when I retired from the Navy, I was living out in an area up in the mountains up there, north of Temecula, out above Ramona, okay, in an area called Campo. Then I came back down into the city life again and started working for the government again, and then I ended up getting married a lady who was in the Navy at the time. We stayed married about 10 years, and then I moved to Temecula to be with her, and then we divorced, and that was back in 2010. I got divorced from her. She was my third wife. And then I came here to the Philippines, and my first girlfriend was a liar, so I dumped her, and I found my queen charm, my wife that is my wife now. And we've had a wonderful life. We have 3 beautiful kids, 2 daughters, a son. I got a 12-year-old now, a 10-year-old, and I have a 5-year-old. I was still making babies at 61 years old. So just to let people know it is possible. I know a guy who was 80. This guy was 80 years old here, and he got his wife pregnant. Had a baby at 80, twins. He had twins. Isn't that cool? That's cool as hell. 80 years old making babies. So yeah, I know Southern California. I know Carlsbad. I know La Jolla extremely well. I know that whole area of the country. I used to work all over there, from LA all the way down. I was working in Long Beach for a year. I mean, Southern California is my stomping ground. And when I started my own company there in Southern California, I was ranked the number 3 plumbing company in Los Angeles County at one time. My company was ranked number 3. Here comes some fish for you guys. anyway, such was life. But life is better over here. I'll tell you what, Sherry, life is so good over here, it's unbelievable. I retired from the Navy. I had 20 years in and out of the submarine service as shore duty. Okay, I was on 3 different fast attack nuclear submarines. USS Sunfish, USS Chicago, and USS La Jolla, in that order. And then I worked on the deep submergence rescue vehicles, Avalon and Mystic. Worked on the USS Seacliff that could dive down to 20,000 feet. The USS Turtle could go down to 10,000 feet. I used to do the quality assurance packages to make sure that when we took them apart, they got put back together right so people didn't die. And I can tell you, nobody ever died from my quality assurance work. We've never lost a deep submergence vehicle while I was there. I don't think they ever lost one. The Navy's really strict on how we do business. Very nice that you're from Southern California. Why did Yin Boss get hidden though? He didn't say anything. Why did Totally Not Jared hide Yin Boss? I unhid him. I don't see a reason why he got hidden. He just said hi. So now keep your eye, PK, keep your eye on Totally Not Jared. I'm not sure what's going on here. Ralph Diesel, I had a Cat 430 horsepower with 13 speed. Wow. I used to drive big cats too. Wheel loaders, dozers, backhoes. Yep. Eden Fuller transmission. Nice. Where's Totally Not Jared at? I need to find him again. Okay, I gotta find Totally Not Jared. Where's this guy at? I gotta go back BK to find him. Give me a minute, guys. I gotta go back in the chat here. Tony says, watch out for Godzilla. Yes, we are. Watching for Godzilla. Chris King, you forgot me on shore. I'm sorry, Chris. We'll get you next time, bro. Just have a cold beer for us, okay? My dad would dive in San Diego too. Very nice. I got to go back here. I'm looking for Totally Not Jared. It's been a while since he was in the chat. Yin Boss, you are a moderator, Yin Boss. Sorry about the guy who hit you. I'm looking for him right now. I don't know why he would do such a thing. I'm looking for him. Pebbles, V8 swap, yeah. Okay, I'm going through the chat real quick, guys. Don't mind me. Damn, he must be way up in the chat, PK. Hiding even from me. Give me a minute. I'll find him now. You guys don't mind me. I'm just going back up the chat a minute. I'm gonna find this Totally Not Jared guy. I don't know why he was in here trying to delete people. That's not cool. The guy said hi and he deleted him. He hit him. And I don't do it. I don't put up with that. Not Jethro, Rough Seas, how you doing? Johnny Cushman, the net is 2 meters tall by 1,500 meters long. Okay, with that guy, Mike, and Mike. Johnny Cushman, I'm looking for Totally Not Jared, guys. Hello, Tracy, hello. Welcome. Oh, fish coming in, guys. Up. Hold on, guys. Got 2 tangled up here. I gotta get this before. Oh, they're really tangled up too. That's why he headed back here to me. Just a minute. Give me a minute, guys. must be a brand new net. Alright. Knife on me. I should carry a knife on me when I'm out here fishing, huh? There we go. Get this guy out of here. Sorry guys. I'm fighting the waves, fighting the fish, net. Get more of this net here. I got 2 of them in here. I'll take them up. I'll sell them, make money. So I'm going to get them out of here whole. There we go. See that? That's the way we do it. Another one out. I've got one more in here all tangled up. See how tangled that is? Look at that mess. Get fish out of nets, guys. They do work sometimes, guys. See? Here we go. Nice fish, not tore up. Ready to eat. Good job. Good job, Bob. Toss them back here if you have problems. No problem back here. See, I'm not just a cameraman, guys. I actually know how to remove fish from nets. Alright. Tracy Mayo said hi. Guys, give me a second. I'm still going up to chat to find that clown. Damn, he's way back up there somewhere. See, that's what happens sometimes when you make people mods. Because you have them come in and start clowning your channel, you know? I don't know where he is. Anyway. Give me a minute, PK. I'm working on it still. He's way the hell up in this chat somewhere. He waited a long time to play games. Totally not Jared, huh? I'm looking for him. I'll skip back to chat really fast. We'll get down to the bottom and catch up with everybody. Damn, where is he? I saw him come in at the beginning of the live here. This is the beginning of the feed. I'm gonna have to get him in later, I guess. PK said hi, Mike. Okay, anyway, yeah, PK, you've been here the whole time. I don't know when he came in. If you find him, let me know, PK. I'm gonna skip back to the bottom of the chat. If I see him, I see him. I'll catch him. Anyway, I'm gonna go on down the bottom, guys. Catch up with everybody. See what's happening. Okay. That's the first. He's been in my chat a long time. Been coming to watch us a long time. I don't know why he would be hiding anybody. That's uncool, you know, for him to do that. But I've had people do that before. We had that Toyota guy in here for the longest time, coming in and playing games. I don't even know what name he's going by anymore. I haven't seen him in a while. I haven't seen Toyota in a while, but he's not blocked anymore. Everyone else should be a mod. I've been modding everybody. Watching witness. We're not going after salmon. We're here looking for a different species of fish. Okay. Tower Time. Thank you for your service. Thank you, Tower Time. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Suppressive Squirrel. This fathomless length of a man's outstretched arms. Pretty much, Suppressive Squirrel. That's how we do it. Exactly. That's how we do it too. Stretch your arms out, and that's about a fathom. You know, 6 foot. Drake, totally not Jared is a troll. You need to get him out of here. I will in a minute. Until they find him. Number 3 and the number 2 business isn't bad. Exactly. Tower Time and Suppressive Squirrel. I made you both mods. You guys are mods. Gary Wood. It's dark already. It was light when I left. Yeah, it's dark now, guys. Yeah, I'm going to get him, Patrick. Thank you. I'm looking for him. Before I stop this live feed, he'll be out of here. Just give me, I'm going to find him. Do you see when he came in, PK? If you can find it back in the chat, let me know. Sire, hello, welcome. You guys, it's been a long time. You got to stay and watch us fish for a while, huh? You haven't been well. Well, prayers for you. I promise you. I'll say my prayers tonight and include you. George says, good morning from Chicago. Hello, George. Guys, I got to get... Now the water's warm as hell out here. The water's very beautiful, warm. Let me get this other fish out. I got a fish in the bucket here. It needs to go in the bucket. It's all in the net. God, it's a baby barracuda, damn it. These guys play hell. Get them out of here, though. Just a minute. Give me a minute to get them out of this damn net. Okay. Bob and them are working so hard. They're working their asses off. Alright guys, I gotta get this barracuda out of here, okay? He's right here. I gotta get him out of this damn net. And he's got sharp teeth too. I'll show you his teeth when I get done with the damn guy. Damn it. I can't see back here in this light. Come back up onto the light. Okay, here we go. Let's get him out this way. Alright. It's tricky. Sometimes these guys are a little tricky. Alright guys, here you go. Look at the teeth on this monster. You see the teeth on a barracuda, guys? You don't want those getting anywhere near your fingers. Hold on, let me hold the camera still. Alright, we're starting to catch fish now. Alright, anyway, shut his mouth. Here he is. We'll get him in the bucket. And he'll be eaten later by somebody. Yep. Bob's starting to drop fish on me now. I gotta get busy. Another barracuda, damn it. Ah! I guess you can tell I don't care about barracudas getting in the net, huh? These guys, they're not fun when they get in the net, I'll tell you that right now. Hard to get them out of the net. That's why he passed it back here for me to handle. Because he's busy pulling the nets. We want to get the nets in. This is really rough weather out here, guys. We want to get home in sometime tonight. Damn, this guy tangled himself up good. Barracuda's food, so we don't sell them. So this guy will be going down to be eaten by somebody. Oh shit, catch a lot of barracudas now. Damn it. A break. Okay, here we go. Cut out for this guy. You guys are pain in my ass. He dropped about 3 or 4 more on me here. I gotta get. Come on, you mother. Damn, line wrapped around his tail. There we go. We'll get him, guys. Don't worry. One more. Okay. Wow. Pain in the ass, guys, but I got him. Sorry, guys. I bumped the button by accident there. Trying to get some net here. Twisted 16 ways to Sunday. Look at this net ball, guys. Look at this. He wrapped the net up that much. This guy was pissed. Pissed he got caught. I don't know if I have to get him out of here without shaking the whole net out. Damn it. I'm not breaking the net. So that one might have to wait till we get home. Shit. Sorry about the S-bomb, guys. A little bit rough out here. Give me a minute. Gotta put the camera where I don't lose it over the side of the boat. It's hard out here to catch fish sometimes. Watch this. I'll show you how to do it. Okay. I don't know what's going on with my phone. Alright, hold on. So, you squeeze it like this. You pull the barracuda right out of the net. You squeeze. He's in the net. Alright, it's 1 inch net, square holes. You can break one or two. See? You can get us inside there. Damn, that one's done. Thank God. Yeah, barracudas, huh? The hell y'all catching here? Back in front of you. I got one more down here. You're going to me another one. All right, give me a minute. That one's done. Trying to put the net back up here by Bob so that it goes back in the front of the boat while I can actually get the fish out of the net here. That's not easy. Another one. Look at this. You guys know what it's like. I need to put a camera on my head. That's what I need, my camera. Oh boy, they keep catching. Barracuda City, huh? Dang. That's all we're getting is barracudas. You got another one. Bob's got another one in his net there too. There he goes. He dropped it to me. Freaking barracudas. They suck. Because they spin in the net. They take the whole freaking net up. You end up with a big mess of fish in the net like this. Look at this mess. Half of the net is in his mouth with those deadly sharp teeth. Hold on. Fish. There we go. Get that. You guys get to see what fun this is. Now you see the net here, all tangled around his gills. Fighting the waves, I get to have the fun of fighting the fish trying to get out of the freaking net. Okay. Here we go. Almost done. That is tight. There we go. Well, he's out, guys. There he is. Another barracuda. Alright, give me a minute. I got another one down here. Gotta get down here and get him. The joy of fishing with net. We love it, we love it, we love it. These big, beautiful barracudas here. Okay, I gotta get this guy to shut his freaking mouth here. Sometimes it's better to take them out backwards. If you can figure out where they went in. Guys, don't mind the camera. Just try not to lose it overboard, okay? Give me a minute here and I'll get back to you guys. Right now I got on this damn fish. My camera's about to fall in the freaking water. Alright guys, just don't mind me. that side. And got to figure out where he got tangled in the net. Try to get him to shake out of there. Get it to a point where you can find an opening. Yeah, you're gonna love fishing over here, PK. I promise you. Bring the net and take him out to the back hole here. I got to. Okay. I can't find the hole where he went in. Ah, you damn it. Hold on. I'm trying to fish him out of the hole in the back of the net up here. Get him where I can start pulling the net off his body. He's really tangled up. Okay. Now we got his ass out of here. There it is, guys. Out of the net. Damn. Been with the barracudas there for a while, huh? Got any more down here for me? Oh yeah, you got one more down here. Shut that back down there on you. Oh, you got two more down here. Give me a minute, guys. I've got three of them. Okay. I'm almost going to have to stop my damn live feed. I can't chat with you folks, that's for sure. We got too much going on right now. These fish caught up in this damn net here. All tangled up. I got to get them out of the net. So we're not having a good night tonight with chatting, that's for damn sure. Look at this mess. See this mess I got? I can get this fish out of this freaking net. Some of them really wrap up in there good. They're very difficult to get out. But it's all the joys of fishing in the Philippines, you know? I wouldn't give this up for nothing. You guys can have all the fishing in the USA. You can have all those game wardens over there harassing you. Because you know what? I don't have any game wardens over here harassing us in the Philippines. None. Zero. There are no game wardens out here in the water where we're at. Ah, damn. This fish is about to see its last days, I'll tell you. He's got tangled up in here, and he made it very hard to get him out. Shoot. I'm trying to keep him alive, or keep him some semblance of the fish. I'm ripping him apart, get him out of the damn net. Okay, got that one. There he is, guys. Got him out. Pain in my ass, but he got it. Shoot. Sorry about that dog, guys. You know what? I really hate these damn slopes. Let me show you. Look at my net. It's twisted. And he's up in the middle of the damn thing. I mean, give me a break. Freaking guys. You don't have a knife out here to cut your net. You know, you got to untangle the damn thing. Man. We'll get him. Sooner or later we'll get him. You guys aren't going to see much, I can tell you that, because waves are rocking me around, 4-foot waves, on top of all this crap. I don't know where to set my camera for you guys. It just ain't working. Man. And I'm not one to complain, but this is terrible. We'll deal with it. We'll get her done. Hold on. Straighten the camera. I gotta. Well, waves came right over the boat. Okay, let's try to figure out how to get this guy out of here. Back. Haul him out. He's wrapped around the lead. Wow. started somehow to get him out of here. This happens. He's in a rotten section of the net. It's not hard to break them, but I don't want to keep breaking net. We got to sew all that back. These barracudas are freaking horrible. Man, they can destroy a net quick. What a mess, huh? Look at this guy. I want to show you guys. This is what I'm dealing with. Okay? Sorry the camera's flipping around, flopping around, but I can't help that. I can't hold the camera and this fish too. Mother humble. Whew. Look at his freaking tail. I gotta take him out backwards. There's no other way to do it. And he's got fins that poke everywhere. I'm gonna get him. You're gonna see. Barracuda, guys, they're not bad eating. They're not bad fish to eat. They're actually pretty good to eat. Wow. We're gonna get him. Don't you worry. He's coming. Tore my net all to hell, but he's coming out. He ripped the hell out of this net. Now I gotta get it out of his mouth. He's got all his damn teeth here, hooking the net. You guys get to see me battle a barracuda in the freaking net. But I can tell you who's gonna win this contest. And let me tell you, it's not the barracuda, because he's out. All right, another one bites the dust. I got another one right here in front of me I gotta get. He wasn't as bad, but I may have twisted the net up now and made him as bad. The problem is I'm also fighting the guy in front of me, pushing the net back. Alright, it was easy. He's out. Another one out. Bucket's full of freaking barracudas. Alright, let's see if we got any more down here, Bob. I think we got them all. Okay, guys, we're back live. Sorry about the buffering. As much as I'm moving around here, guys, it's almost impossible not to have an issue with my Wi-Fi. You know? As much as I'm battling these barracudas out here. I'm going to call this the Barracuda Battle Fishing Trip. Because that's what it's been. Wow. It's been a freaking battle with them. And we're getting them. We're beating them. I can tell you that right now. I am beating the barracudas. Okay? My camera's way off the left field. The fish is over here. I cannot hold it still. Moving around too much. Working. You guys want to learn how to get a barracuda out of the net? Just ask. I'll give you some advice on him. That's how you do it. He's out of the net, guys. And Bob hasn't thrown me any more in a while, so I'm guessing Bob ain't catching no more barracudas lately. Ah, there's one way down there in the bottom of the boat. Okay, give me a minute. I jump on him. There he is. He's halfway out of there. Let's take off with him. Figure him out. Guy. Freaking camera lights on. Flashlights on. Tripod's about to break and drop over the board. Hold on, guys. Okay. Okay, I am back. I got my flashlight on somehow. I don't know how that happened, but it should help you guys to see what I'm doing a little better. I'll get that totally out here before it's over with, guys. Don't you worry. Right now I got fish to deal with. Okay. Back to the fishing. Not doing too good. Look at all the barracudas in here, huh? Crap load of barracudas. I guess we got foods tonight. We're already up on like section 6 or 7. No good fish tonight. Just a couple. We missed the fish somehow. At least for now. Maybe they'll come in a little bit. Alright. Let me go back here in the chat here. PK says, can't see that far back to find them. Yeah, I can. The problem is I can't find the guy. So, you guys give me just a minute here. My screen seems to be frozen. Hold on. Damn it. Yeah, it is a nightmare. It gets tangled all the time around these damn barracudas. The water's definitely not cold. I'm out here in shorts. You guys need to give me a second because right now it seems like my screen is frozen. My camera light is on. I don't know why. Give me a minute here. Figure out what the hell is going on here. Damn it. Reconnecting that live. Okay. Give me just a second. Tripod. I'm going to hold my... I need to hold my phone in my hand without the tripod for a minute. Get back on track here. Okay. I can assist if you want to attempt mod me. Okay. You're a moderator, Tower Time. I make everybody a moderator. Hi. Yeah, we're from the same stomping ground, Sherry. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Yeah, my powered fast attack nuclear submarine, not diesel. Okay. The sub goes down, it's a wrap. Yep, exactly. How far down the Titanic is? Well, yeah, they went down there, but we didn't go down. The military ships did not go down to the Titanic. Good morning from Chicago. Hey, George. Back again. Sayer, yeah, Sayer's always disappearing. I hope you get better. Yeah, Live, that was a baby barracuda. Yeah, Live, they're small. They're just babies, but they're caught in the net. They're dead already. You take them home. Sector 5 from Chicago. Yeah, they do get 5 to 6 foot. We catch some big ones here. You can't throw it back unless you just want to feed the fish. You might as well take it home and feed the Filipinos. Watching from England, thank you. No earthquakes here, sir. There have been no earthquakes where I live, although they have been in Iloilo, which is 70 kilometers away, but we don't even feel them. We're on a separate floating plate. We don't have to worry about earthquakes where I live. Patrick says, stop, Mike. Like the pipe fish you have in England. Yeah, these are barracudas are hell of fish, you know. That's a gorgeous fish. Then again, I make pets out of bears. Yeah, Tower Time, me too. But you know what? Sometimes I let go with an F-bomb or an S-bomb, you know? Once in a while. But you know, he's not throwing me no fish back here, so they ain't catching nothing. And that's empty back where I'm sitting. It's over on the in front of Bob here. Oh, he's got fish. He got fish in the net. He didn't throw them back here. All right, so we're going to get the net in. And then while my father-in-law is driving us back to shore, then Bob and I will be cleaning nets out. So that'll be a tough trip, guys. The wind is probably blowing about 15 knots right now. The waves are 4-footers. Okay, so it's going to be a tough trip back. It's going to be a tough, wet, warm, wet trip back, should I say, because it's not cold out here. You see, I'm barefoot. I'm bare-legged. I wear shorts. shorts and barefoot, you know? That's fishing in the Philippines. There come fish. Let's watch them catch some fish now. Here they come. Some more coming in. Nice. See, while I was fighting those barracudas, they were catching fish. I missed it all. You guys missed it all too. I apologize. But we're going to sit here and let them catch some fish now. I want to get my phone back on the tripod again. I feel much safer with it tied with a hair tie onto the tripod than for me to hold it in my hand, you know? You see my brown hair tie here? That actually holds it really nice. Borrow that from my daughter. Let me get this in here. We're back, guys. We're live. Sorry about the interruptions. I'm just trying to get the phone back on the tripod and get it tied before I lose it overboard. That would suck if I lost my phone overboard. All right. We'll catch up the rest of the chats here. Hello, Michael and Charm. Hi, Spiro. Wow, it's been a hell of a long time. I was saying thank you on a couple of my lives because of all your donations and things you've done for our channel. And you're back in our channel again. Thank you, thank you. I thought maybe you had left us for good. Anyway, we're back. We're fishing again. Yep, hold on, guys. I think my little tie string is causing disruptions. Hold on. What the hell? Nightbot channel activity, huh? Fish and chips tonight. Yes, definitely. The screen is frozen. Hold on, guys. I'm having a hell of a time with my camera right now. Maybe it got wet. Interesting. Okay. Patrick says, Mike. Hello, Mike. Sayer says, even when I'm hurting, I don't shut up. Me either, Sayer. I don't stop talking, huh? Patrick says, Pineapple, what do you ask? What do you do? Ask for more? I know. No, you just do what you gotta do. Don't ask for nothing in return. Jerry says, be calm, you have to stay strong, Sayer. Thank you, Spiro. Just a hiccup in life. Yes. We go through those. You know, Captain Sayer. Now I'm invested to see fish get loose. The guys are safe on the water. Canada game wardens leave you alone and you feed them treats. That's funny. Here we just give them fish, you know. But, you know, honestly, see, look at these fish coming in. There's another one. Guess where that one's going? Oh, he's laying in the net. Okay, good. We'll get it later. Me and Bob will get it later. There's another one down here hanging off the boat, as you guys can see. Right here, it's hanging off the boat. Another fish. We're gonna get the net in the boat so we can head home, and then Bob and I we'll be cleaning the fish up. Don't you worry. I'm thinking, how can I help the school and get you? Gary, whatever donations you do, we put everything to the school, unless you specifically designate money to where you want it to go. If you, like, somebody comes in and says, I want you to spend this money on this kid to buy him a new bicycle, you know, type thing, like Michael Apostle did. Then we bought a new bicycle for the boy who had the tore up little 20-inch bicycle. He had wrapped ropes around the rim to try to stay where he could ride his bike. And Michael Apostle bought him a brand new bicycle. We picked him up one. It was 4,000, I think she wanted 5. We talked her down to 4,000 pesos. And the rest of the money went to the school. He donated 5,000 to buy a bicycle, and we got a brand new 26-inch, 21-speed mountain bike for the kid for 4,000 pesos. And boy, does he love his bicycle. He rides it every day, everywhere. That kid rides that bike everywhere. There come fish. All right. We're still catching, guys. The fish is still coming in the net. Oh, boy, this wind is tough. You guys can hear the wind blowing, I'm sure. I'm sure you can hear it. The best way, though, Gary, if you want to donate money to the school, is to send it through the Buy Me a Coffee. At the top of my channel, you see a Buy Me a Coffee That way, most of your money goes to where you want it to go. If you send it through the YouTube channel on Super Chats and gifts, then YouTube takes 30% of the money. So we lose 30% of the money you want to give to the school. Nets are good, yeah. We have a fish finder here, but my father-in-law doesn't believe in using fish finders because he knows the fishing grounds really well. As you can see, the fish are constantly coming into the net here. They caught over 30 kilos last night. I'm so excited. Yeah, they're good for fish soup. Exactly. Don't worry about it, Sayer. We all are. Sayer says bony. Sometimes they can be bony. I do the same thing Mike's doing. Very nice, Patrick. Part of the adventure. Yep, adventure of a lifetime. In my opinion, yeah. The song is running through my head, my heart. Very nice. Yeah, I'm not liking this wind either, Sayer. It's a very strong wind. It's kicked the waves up to about 4 footers. And we're only on a 30-foot boat, so you figure that's going to be a tough trip home. Glenn TV, good evening. All right, try to find the screen working here. Good. Is Mike streaming on another app too? I'm not. I'm not streaming on another app, Sayer. Only YouTube. Once upon a time, Britain ruled the waves. Just saying. Yes, they did. Rule Britannia. Love to you, Sayer. Love you more, Wooden. Haha, that's good, guys. Be right back, of course. Hold on. 4 schnauzers woke up. Oops, have to find the tree. Everyone loves in here. Yes, we do. Oh, sorry about that. I'll bring it back. Sayer said, indeed, Patrick. Sorry about that. I hit that delete by accident, Sayer. I went to Canberra for a month. My sister had cancer, is doing chemo now. Oh, no. Sorry to hear that, Spiro. What is your sister's name? So we can include her in our prayers as well. Loyalty to a stream costs nothing. It sure doesn't, Gary. The world does meet here, exactly. Patrick says, I need 25 more subscribers, please. Well, Patrick, we got 19 people in here, and most everyone's a moderator. If everyone can go over and hit up Patrick here. Hold on a minute. Let me pin him there. He's at the bottom, guys. I pinned him. You guys, please click on Patrick G7F3W. Let's get him some subscribers. He needs 25 more. There's no Spiro. Please look into Vicnogel drops. Got my daughter through cancer. 20 other kids still do the chemo. Wow, very nice. Thanks, sir. My house was on fire today. Oh no, Patrick. I hope you got it out okay. Are you okay? Yeah, exactly. Fight says, stay safe, brothers. Yeah, give me a minute, Fight. I'm gonna make you a moderator. Hold on. You are now a moderator. Helen is her name. Thank you, Spiro, for telling us. We will say our prayers tonight, and we will pray for Helen. We also are praying for Brian. You guys know Brian in my chat. He's going through cancer right now as well. Cancer killed my brother. Lung cancer killed my sister. And it's horrible. That's a horrible disease. You know, it just amazes me we can find a vaccine for COVID in 2 days, but we can't find a cure for cancer in 50 years. Isn't this amazing? It's nuts. I don't think they want to. I think they know already what will help it. Chemo doesn't do anything. It just destroys people, you know, in your body. Oh, that fish is all tore up. Damn it. Oh, we got our work cut out for us tonight, guys. It's actually easier sometimes when you got 2 guys because you can pull the net out and get those fish that are rolled up in it. You can pull the net out and get them out. There's a bukaw, the red one. Coming in here, that's a pretty little fish. Boy, the waves are hell, guys. They're fighting these waves. We've got about, I don't even want to figure out how many sections we got in now. 8, 9, maybe 9. It's been hell the whole night, all these fish in. And they're all tangled up. I mean, they're a mess in this net. Anyway, I'm going to have to pull up my map with my GPS and then point it towards home and drive the boat home. get us home safely. We can see land again. And then it's way over there, guys. You see that red light way over there flashing? It's about 6 miles away. It's over there. Maybe it disappeared. Disappeared perhaps. Lost it. The moon's up there. Something right over there by the moon line. Hard time seeing this being reflected. There it is. Just two right there. So that red light is the end of the night. Here come fish. Look at this. Beautiful fish. I mean, we got some fish to sell tonight. Make up for all the hard work we've done. Thank you guys for all the love in our channel. We really, really appreciate it. Hi Bryce, how are you? Jerry says you are so right. Okay, Michael, something weird. News names mods not showing up. Ask about a chemo cocktail called ABBD, guys. I did my research and went head to head with doctors. Mama won. Awesome. Hold on, guys. Patrick says I need 25 more subscribers, please. That's the bottom of the chat. I got you pinned down there, Patrick. I hope you get them. If it was a full moon, it would be unbelievable. Yes, it would, Gary. Right now, it's a quarter moon, and it's still reflecting off the ocean. Got a boat over here. That white light's a boat over there. So somebody's out here battling the wave just like we are. I know my other boat's out here battling them, for sure. Queen Charm is having as hell of a time as we are, but they've got 3 guys to pull nets in. We've only got 2. Me back here with the camera. Let me go back. Since we're at the end of the chat right now, I'm going to go back and find this guy who was deleting people. Find it back here. I'm as far back as I can go. Bakers Without Water, Shine, not Jethro, not him. It was not Jethro. You know what I think, though? I know what I have to do. I have to go on my laptop tonight and pull this guy up because he wasn't in the channel, in the chat. He was right. I don't think the guy was in the chat. Are you here, PK? I don't think that guy was actually in the chat saying anything. I think he was there in the room, not talking, and then deleted a guy. And I'm glad we caught it right away and undeleted it. Because I don't remember the guy saying anything. And I didn't see his name in the chat. But I will find him as a moderator. I'll go back in my laptop and find the guy and we'll get him out of there. Because that ain't right. You don't come in a chat and do that to somebody. And he'll be out of there. Yeah. Sherry, you're still here. Like I was saying earlier, if you want to come over to the Philippines, you're more than welcome. You can come over and have a place over here and even take the fishing. Oh, the winter's moving around. I'm about to lose my phone off the top of the... Boy. It is tough out here today, guys. There's fish, though. A lot of barracudas. Unbelievable. We got our hands full tonight cleaning that. Okay, I got out already. These small barracudas, you see. Beautiful fish. But, man, I don't know how much they're paying for barracuda. And as you can see, they're in the net. There's a lot in the net still. But if not, if they don't buy them, we're going to eat them. They make good food. Good tacos. Okay, I see land. I see boats, I see land. We'll make it home just fine. Give me me a minute, guys, while we're still pulling that here. I'm gonna jump over and send my wife a message and ask her to have Boy's father shine his light on the reflective pole we have out here in the channel, so that we can see to get back in the channel tonight. It's going to be low tide. This game, I didn't mean to forget him on shore. A few miles away from me. Nice, Sea Hunt was filmed there, huh? Cool. Here Coop says hard work, yep. And we are watching out for Godzilla. That boat you're on is awesome. Just enough people on there and picking up. You can sleep on that. Yeah. Fish is fish. Exactly. Watching witness. Salmon. No salmon. Only no sheep's head. Live. Your group. Fantastic stream. Thank you, Pierre. Again, I'm going back. Rangley says, hi from Maine. 20 degrees. Wow. That's very cold. Yeah, fathom is 6 feet. Someone comes in unless they're spammers, but yeah. Totally not Jared. Yeah, we'll get him. I will get the guy. I've got to go on my laptop and go to my mods, and I'll find totally not Jared, and I'll unmod him. And then if he comes back in again, they'll wonder why he lost his mod, but he's not going to be a mod again. Not playing games on the channel, you know. And I'll get him out of there. Yeah, we'll get it rid of him, don't worry. Yeah, fathom is 6 feet live. If you stretch your arms out, tip to tip, most people, you're going to be close to 6 feet. I wasn't in Long Beach Naval Station, no. I was stationed on in San Diego. Long Beach Naval Station had surface ships. I wasn't stationed there, but I lived in Long Beach for a year as a superintendent for a construction company there. We're building self-storage in Long Beach. Exactly, it'll depend on the width of a man's outstretched arm, yep. Our subs used to be named after European fish. Yep. Mine was the sunfish. I was on first one. Hey, it's dark already. It was light when I left. Yeah, it's light when we left and it's dark now for sure, huh? I went on an old diesel sub before. It got scrapped a long time ago. Ah, okay. Yeah, I've been on several diesel submarines. I've even been on the Darter. Before the Darter caught on fire, I was on board the Darter. Now, the Darter was the first submarine they assigned me to, and then they changed my orders and put me on the Sunfish. And I saw the Darter in port one time, and I had some friends on the Darter. I went down to visit the Darter. It was a cool boat, though. It really was a cool submarine. USS Barbell, yep, another diesel boat. 15-pound for fish and chips in England. Wow, it's free over here. Home control subs now, wild. Yeah, there are some. There sure are. The Tower Time, not going to sit. If you want to tempt mod me. Yeah, Tower Time, you're a full mod. Sherry's is nice, but from the same stomping ground. Yep. Yeah, diesel power. Yep. I'm just going back to the chat, guys. Yeah, the Titanic is way down there, guys. But Sayer, glad you stuck around. Very good. Thank you for sticking around. I hope you get feeling better, though. Seriously. Wow. Yeah, and PK, the reason we didn't see the guy was because he went in the actual chat. So, Fight says, stay safe, brothers. We're doing that. You guys, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Please give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate it. It helps our channel a lot. Rick Young says, are you on a boat? Yes, Rick, I am. I'm on a boat called the Michaela boat. It is one of my smaller fishing boats. And we are getting beat up tonight, let me tell you. The waves are about 4 foot. Better than the exchange with Canada Gary. Yeah, I'm on a boat. Sayer, oops, I missed it. I'm trying to move the string out of my way that's holding my phone on. It says some snort. He blocked me. No, blocked. Snort, he blocked me. Yep, that's a problem, child. Whoever is talking about subs, I can't see. Nope, cannot see. Nope. All right, I caught up with the chat, guys. We got 13 people in here. Please give us a like, guys. Please subscribe to our channel. We need 25 more subs too. I wish I could get 25 subs in a day. Wouldn't that be awesome? I'm working towards that 1890. I was at 1890. I'm looking for 1900. I hope I get it tonight. I work really hard on this channel to get you guys great content. I don't like bad content, you know? And also, just so you guys know, we are going, my wife and I with MJ, my son, are going to Manila tomorrow. We're going to take a bus. We got to drive into the little city of Balut, little town of Balut, 30 minutes from where we live. We're probably going to take a motorcycle there. I'll take my big bike. We'll park it there. Oh, that's a nice book out there. Oh, right into the boat. Boy, didn't he flip right in there. See, I got my dip net here and I didn't even have to use it. Dip net's ready though, if I need it. I guarantee you, I'll be using it if I need it. I got it right here. Brand new dip net. But we got to drive to, I'm going to take my big bike, my Dominar, into Balut. We're going to park it at a friend's house who went to Gigante with us, matter of fact. He's a security guard at the Palawan Express in Balut, family member, friend, and he's going to let me put my bike in his yard until we return from Manila. And then we'll jump on the bike and ride it back home when we get done. So anyway, we'll be on the bike tomorrow. Better to drive the bike than the truck. We could park the truck at another relative's house, not far from the terminal where we're going to be going. But I'll just leave it up to Charm if she wants to take the truck or the bike. I know Charm gets scared by the bike sometimes. Oh, these are some nice fish. I don't know what she's paying for them. I hope she pays more than $120 per kilo. The lady buying. That's pretty much standard price around there anymore. Where's our light? It's getting closer, guys. It's right there now. You can see the light shining closer. When you can see the reflection on the water, then we're probably down to the last section of that. You see the moon shining there. Oh, it's rough tonight, guys. I don't know if you guys want to go fishing like we are. You certainly don't if you get seasick, because this is not a place you'd want to be if you're seasick. You'd be puking your guts out. It's a rough night. You see how he pulls the net? He holds it. We go down, grab some more, jerk it. We come up, and pulls the net up for him. Run it down real quick. That's a tiring job, guys. My father-in-law is working so hard to get this net in. Boy is helping him to pull, but also to help to hold it, and then he stacks it here in front of us. You see all the fish there in the net. We got a lot of fish here. We're doing great on fish tonight. I don't know how many. It's not as much as last night. It's not 30 kilos, but it's a nice catch. Probably got at least 10 to 15 kilos. When you see the net, 3 and 4, 5, 15 fish at a time coming, boom, 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 then you know you're going to be pushing like 30 kilos. But tonight, we just want to get the net in and get out of here. Get out of these waves. Head back to the house. Get back in the barn, you know, as we say. The barn is always safe, right? The wind. Oh, that's a nice big fish too. Oh, big fish, nice. These are beautiful fish. They're good eating. Wow. Really, really good eating. Maybe we should take these in a chariot, take them over to Sampad or Victory and sell them. Double the price we get here. Get a lot more money if we put them in the chariot and take them out to another village and sell them. The mountain villages don't get fish like this. So if you go in there with a big bucket of fish like this, you sell them all. They're buying them all from you, so they have fish to eat. Filipina loves fish. Yeah, my tripod's tearing up. The little remote control part of it. It's supposed to have a gimbal that steers it, right? That's the handle of it. The remote control part is breaking away from the handle. The tripod part is still good, so we're still using it. My wife bought me this. She bought me a drone to, oh, he dropped right in the boat, good. Ain't gonna get him out of the net. She bought me a DJI S2E drone, small drone. I was gonna use it for fishing, but I realized it's a really stupid move because how do you land a drone on a moving fishing boat? You can't tell it to come home because you've already moved away from home, you know? So you end up, like one guy I know, he flew a drone. He had to catch it in his chest. Drive it right in, catch it right inside his chest. Almost broke his drone trying to do it. But it's just not good to fly a drone out here in the ocean. Not sensible. And the fish we're targeting are on the bottom anyway. So basically what you're gonna do, you're gonna spot a school of fish. Okay, we are like 2 sections away from being done. Got about 2 inches of water in the bottom of the boat. The net makes us heavier. Allows the waves to push sideways right over the boat. That's okay. You guys don't have to worry about us. We're completely safe here, okay? 100% safe. Don't you worry. And if we do go in the water, it's warm. There are no sharks to eat us out here. So 100% safe, guys. And we all know how to swim and hold on to bamboo. Believe me, we'd be cutting the bamboo off really fast with a knife. We got a knife in our little compartment back here. We're grabbing that, cutting the bamboo off and floating with it if the boat wants to go down. This boat, I don't think I can sink this if I tried. The motors aren't heavy enough to sink it. It's rough tonight. Man, it's rough. Okay, guys, here. Light's really close. Maybe you can see it. I hope this is oh, there he is. Net somehow. He's still flopping and twitching. But I caught him in the dip net. Haha, he's mine. He's flopping and twitching. I saw him leave the net. That's my job, guys. Sitting back here, not only filming, but I handle the dip net here. Make sure when the fish fall out of the net, I can get him. I'm surprised that guy didn't swim away. He was still flopping when I caught him. When I caught him in the net, he was still flipping around. Nice little fish though. Lagao. Call that a lagao. They're pretty fish. Well, a lot of the guys who do the long line fishing with hooks catch those. This is what they're targeting. The lagao, like this. They're striped, yellow stripe, and pink on top. They're like a bluegill, you might say. They taste about the same. But they're about the size of a bluegill. Small bluegill. They get big. They get as big as your palm. Some of them get about 12 inches long. They can get pretty big. Here, guys, right here. Where's the light? It's right in front of us somewhere. Where it is? Maybe it went underwater. But it's right next to the boat a minute ago. And we're almost at the end of the net. I don't see it at all. Here comes another fish. Boy, rough today. Whew. I know these guys are going to be tired in the morning. I can eat them just watching them. Yeah, you do. 1 star. They're in there, bro. This net's full of them. We got a bunch in our net down here, a bunch of fish. We're gonna be cleaning the nets out on the way home. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to set my, again, put my my camera up in the front up there. I have no way of tying them. That's the problem. Here comes some fish. Some nice fish coming in now. Very end here. We're almost done. See how fast it's coming down? We're at the end of the net. The light disappeared. Where the light went? I guess we'll find out. Maybe it's laid down in the water or something. It's so rough. We have 4-foot waves in there. But this is the last section. The light was right next to the water. Need to lose the light. I got a few more at home. I always have spares for everything. Good to see you again, Preston. Thanks for coming in. How's everything there in Texas? Here he says, I have my earphones on. I feel like I'm in the boat. Cool. Yeah, you can hear the waves splashing, can't you? Man. If it was daytime, you'd see how bad it really is. It's really rocking and rolling. Guys are working this net hard to get it in. Leave the driving home to my father-in-law, and the boy and I will sit down and start cleaning that here in a minute. That's it. Light weights in the boat. Where the hell did the light disappear to? I think the current broke off somewhere. Let's see if it's at the end of the boat. Got them all out of there already, boy. There's no more barracudas in there. We just gotta clean these out now. Rough, huh? Hey. We're getting ready to head to the house, guys, and that's the boat. Gotta clean that now. And anyway, he's pulling it and rolling up the yellow rope now. The light was attached to. I think the light went out. I think the light is not burning anymore. I don't know whether it flip-flopped on us, got wet, or it just quit, but it's not lit. Look, guys, we are rocking this. We are rocking hard. I need to move the bucket. So the final one's done. Move the bucket to the front. You don't see what's going in here right now. You're going to see more when we're done. Let's dip that out somewhere. We're going to take all the net now. We're going to put it right here where I'm sitting, down this hole right here. All the net's going to go down this hole, okay? And we're going to get all the fish out, clean it, and drop the net down in this hole, and we'll stack up in this hole. And I'm going to put the bucket up in the front where he's standing as soon as he gets the light in. Damn, it's rough. That was about a 5-foot wave there. We got some big waves tonight. And I'm going to try to put my camera up there so you can watch us cleaning the nets out. If it gets too rough, then I'm just going to say hell with it, turn the camera off, stick it in my backpack, call it a night. The fishing trip, show you what we got when we get back home. Man, it's going to be a rough week. Oh, there's a light right there. Back up here, huh? There's a light right there. It's coming. Almost got it. It's hard to pull that in even with these waves. And all it is a pole with a light sticking on it, with a float on it, and some steel bar at the bottom of it. And that's why it keeps disappearing. It's flopping over. Wow. can't do anything except pull it and hope you can get it to pull around the boat. It's on the other side of the fatigue here. The side of the boat. Ice is tight. Okay. Tie it up. There. To pull it in the rest of the way. He's going to try to get it around the boat by climbing up to the front, put the rope around the boat, and then pull the light up to where he is, so we can put it on the front boat. He's up there. Here. I need to move this bucket up here. Boy, it's guys. Dangerous. Net, and then he'll set the bucket there. That's where we're going to be throwing the fish. We're going to sit here. I'm going to sit right there on the side, and Boy will sit over here on this side, and we're going to clean all these nets up and get this prepared. Okay. Extend my tripod to keep it around. Then we get hopefully it won't go anywhere. All over the side. Wow. Rest of this 5 feet. Oh man, it's slippery up here. Okay. Woo-wee. Alright guys. Tie this here. links to show you the fish out here. Right. There we go. I think I got it pretty good. How's that? Okay. Whoa. Start. Alright guys, I'm going to try to put it right here. It flops around. I apologize, I can't do anything about it. I'm going to be cleaning that, okay? So, yeah. The camera doesn't want to sit still. It flops around. Okay. That's where I'm going to be sitting right up. You guys can't see my falling either. Hold on, I need to clean this camera a little bit. Ignoring the chat, guys. I'm going to turn the camera around this way. You guys can finish cleaning that. I think it's going to sit here a lot better. Mind me, I'm ignoring the chat, guys. I'm just gonna clean that. Clean fish.